And what is up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We are here for a big game for the Tennessee Vols. Not only is it another revenge game for us, because that what they did to us at Knoxville, but we're here back for if we win tonight, since the Florida Gators took care of the Alabama Crimson Tide last night. If we win here, we clinch the division, we clinch the SEC, and the game on Saturday really doesn't mean anything. So let's see if we can. Let's go into this rough crowd and let's see if we can win this thing and take it off our shoulders. So on Saturday we can just play Kentucky just to have fun and then be ready for the SEC tournament. But right now, let's take a look at the Tennessee Volunteers versus the South Carolina Gamecocks. So the Tennessee Volunteers come in fourth in the nation. They're 23-6, 13-3 in the conference. The South Carolina Gamecocks are 24-5, and they're 12-4 in the conference. So you know that they want to win here. You know that they want to beat us and sweep us for the year. Not only that, and then get in there in that chance of winning, getting in there and getting the SEC win. So it's all on them tonight. It's all on us tonight. So both of these teams are going to be battling it out. We clinch outright SEC regular season title. That's right. If we win tonight, that's right. If we win tonight, it is in. So that is what we're going to be doing. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. And we'll be following the NCAA tournament all the way out for the SEC. So Saturday is going to be a little questionable if I can do that game or not, but we're definitely doing the game here tonight. So let's take a look at the line. The line is the over and under is 139.5, and the line is 4.5. So I'm gonna go over on the line, over on the over under, and I'm gonna go over on the line. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's take a look at the stats here for the Tennessee Volunteers. The Dalton Knecht leads in points, 20.6 points per game. He's averaging 47.8%, 75.9 from the free throw line. Dude is leading in rebounds, 7.6 rebounds per game. And then Ziegler sharing the wealth in passing the rock around, 5.8 assists per game. So those three guys have really carried our team the whole year. Of course, Vescovy and also Josiah Jordan James, Triple J as we call him, has done his share too as well. Let's take a look at Michi Johnson for the guard for South Carolina, 14.2 points per game, a 40% from the field for him, and an 80% free throw for him. Murray Boyles, the forward, he's got 5.4 rebounds per game, and Cooper, 4.4 assists per game for them. So Tennessee comes in averaging 80 points per game. South Carolina 72. That's why I'm going with the over. 67 points allowed for Tennessee, 65 points allowed for South Carolina. Tennessee did lose to South Carolina earlier in the year, so that is another thing we have to look at. We are not streaming on Facebook tonight. I guess we were a bad boy and got in trouble. Some hit me with a copyright claim on Facebook. I'm not sure what happened. We're trying to dispute it, but well, it is what it is. But we'll figure that out. But what's going on, Kenneth Clark? What's going on? Chris George is here. What's going on? Who else is here? Friends of the Green Bay Packers. Lou is here. What's up? Cotton is here as well. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Make sure you're hitting that like button. We had a huge slew of fans come in late in the game of the Alabama game that helped us get us a good little record for our views for that one. So let's see if we can get a good one tonight. Let's take up the last five for the Tennessee Volunteers. Of course, the big win at Alabama on Saturday. They're 81-74, and then we beat Auburn 92-84 here in Knoxville. We beat Texas A&M here in Knoxville 86-51. We beat Missouri at Missouri 72-67, and Vanderbilt at home 88-53. Let's take a look at South Carolina's last five. South Carolina beat the Florida Gators 82-76 at home, and then they beat Texas A&M on the road at A&M, and then they also beat Ole Miss on the road. So, and then there are only two losses here were LSU and Auburn. Auburn put 100 and some points on. What's up, Triton? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you in here. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button for us. We're going to be bringing you live audio of the game. But Tennessee at the very top here, 13-3 in the conference. South Carolina 12-4. Auburn and Alabama right there for the killing. But it won't be unless Tennessee loses this one and Kentucky. It'll be a four-way tie for first place. But we'll see who wins this. But it's very important that we'll see what. Now you leave Gator alone. He's not here ever. Even here. That's right. The Gators. That's right. Dropping the Chris George, dropping the Go Vols. So let's take a look, see where we're getting close to getting started here. It's going to be on ESPN2 tonight, and I can't wait to bring the game. We're going to be doing the live audio of the game to you guys, and then having a good time. So make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you love outdoor living. Says let's go. What's going on, Suzanne? What's coming in too as well. Appreciate you guys here. So we can't show the game if you guys are here looking for the game. We cannot show the game. That would be definitely taken down on YouTube. But we've been doing a pretty good run here with things on the Tennessee Volunteers. We've been with them all season long since the Maui Classic. And we've had a good run with it. And met a lot of new folks with us here. Got a lot of good views. Got a lot of subs. And it's helping us because we're almost to 10K. 98.05 is the rank right now. So hopefully this weekend we're doing some NASCAR. Maybe we will go over the top for that. So, all right, let me get here. And we're going to wait for the rest of the stuff to come in here. And then we'll have fun here, guys. Hope you have a good time tonight. Make sure you're keeping it clean. But looking forward to Tennessee versus South Carolina on ESPN2. Actually, over-under is 142. 78% chance for Tennessee to win tonight. But make sure you're... I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, for always being there for me, and want to thank my mods. I want to thank our members that give their hard-earned money back to us, and I want to thank our partners, Samuel B12. I want to thank Jennifer at Travel Depot and Majestic Triton Travel for helping us out and being one of our partners. So we'll be talking about them later on here, but if you guys are just coming in, make sure you're hitting that like button for us. We'll be bringing you the live audio of the game. If we lose tonight but beat Kentucky on Saturday, we'll at least share the SEC title and only South Carolina. So Tennessee is going to be in all orange 5 minutes before tip-off. So we'll be going to it here in just a second, bringing the live audio for you guys. Dalton Connect, the co-SEC Player of the Week. A lot of stuff happened there for the Tennessee versus Alabama game. Meshack with some huge moments, that big steal at the end, and then also Gainey earlier in the game. Of course, he didn't do too well on the three-point shots, but earlier in the game, he got Alabama into foul trouble, and they were fouling him left and right. Meshack and Gainey, and then Dalton Connect, another great game for him. Triple J got the double-double. So it's been a team effort. Vescovy had that big steal, big layup there when Dalton Connect threw it in the three-point shot. So a whole bunch of stuff went through to help us win against Alabama. So if you guys are just coming in, make sure you're hitting that like button for us, and see if we can get to 20 likes. And so thank you guys for watching on YouTube. We're watching on YouTube tonight, Twitch, and Twitter. No Facebook. So if you guys are looking on Twitch, you want to come hang out. Dalton is the first team All-American and SEC. Yeah, he might be the #1 pick in the draft too as well. So 5 more likes to 20. Help us get to 20 likes, and then I'll be bringing up the rest of the scene here when it comes in here. So, but I'm ready for a big game. We'll be calling it. We're giving you the play-by-play as much as I can, and also letting the audio talk do its job as well. So. Just waiting. What is this here? Oh, they're talking about some highlights. So game should be starting here in about 3 minutes. We're going to be going to it. And Tennessee will be in all orange. Looks like South Carolina will be in all white. Looks like. I'll let you know as soon as I see what it is. If you want to become a member, we have emojis for you guys tonight. The emojis are, we have a South Carolina emoji. We have a UT emoji and a Go Vols emoji. We have other stuff too as well. I'm a big Nashville Predators fan. We had a big stream last night for that. I'm a big Denny Hamlin fan and also an Atlanta Braves fan. So all these emojis, these also change per stream. if I have enough. So we got bot stream. I'm sure they are. I ain't worried about them tonight. I don't care. We'll just have some fun no matter what. They'll get taken down. But if we can get about 1,000 views after, or 2,000 views after everybody doing their thing, I'll be happy with that. Chris George says, I've been very nervous about this game. I wish I could fall asleep so I could sleep through the game like I did against Alabama on Saturday. Yeah, you did. You're like, hey, I'm back. I was like, okay. But make sure you're doing the poll as well. Tennessee, 76%, 17 votes, have 24% saying South Carolina is going to sweep us today. So we'll see what happens. Just waiting on it to start here. About 2 more minutes, we'll be bringing you the live audio. Can we reach 10K tonight? Probably not, unless there's a major change in the force. I don't think we'll reach them, but maybe this weekend for sure. We have a lot of coming up this weekend for NASCAR, Saturday and Sunday. So we'll see what happens. But also got to put together. Going to be coming out later this week is going to be our NASCAR season, our NASCAR weekend preview for the paint schemes for the truck race, the Xfinity, and the Cup Series. So that'll be coming out on Friday. So look forward to that on Friday. Make sure you check out our newest vlog I just dropped today to the public. We had those available to the MVP members. My full experience at the Ally 400 last year. I finally got to get it together, so it's turned out to be pretty well so far. So, but thank you guys for coming in. Just waiting 1 more minute till this goes off the air here, and we'll be bringing in the Tennessee game, which I don't know why this is still here. Tip off at 6 p.m. Eastern. It's 5 p.m. Central. I'll be bringing the stats will be on the screen as well, like we had earlier on Saturday. It looked pretty good, so I'm going to go right back to it. It wasn't planned. I just happened that way. I thought I would wake up before the game. All right, come on. It's 6 o'clock. What's going on here? Bringing this in here. All right. Here it comes now, y'all.
Welcome to the SEC on ESPN from Colonial Life Arena in Columbia, South Carolina. An SEC regular season title hangs in the balance tonight. 4th-ranked Tennessee can clinch it. Number
South Carolina
17,
all
South
white,
Carolina
Tennessee
still
all
has
orange.
a lot to say and is looking to split it. 5 teams still have a shot to tie for this thing. We could have pure chaos should the Gamecocks get a win. But first, this atmosphere, this arena is on fire for good reason. Tom Hart alongside Jimmy Dykes. Who would have thunk it, huh? South Carolina picked dead last, yeah. Tennessee picked first, and now they meet with a chance for a title.
Yeah, what a story, huh, South Carolina? How about this? This is the biggest men's game in the history of this building. South Carolina, a magical season right now with a major opportunity. And think about for Tennessee. They win tonight, Tom. They're going to lock up the SEC regular season title. And like I've been telling the college basketball world, they will be a 1 seed on that line if they win tonight. A lot of at stake right now in Colonial Life Arena. Another fantastic atmosphere in the SEC.
And we get one of the best scorers in the game in Dalton Knecht. He's averaging 25 points a game in conference play, but South Carolina did a magnificent job against him in the first matchup in Knoxville until he exploded late. Michi Johnson is coming off back-to-back 20-point games.
Tennessee
he has
all
been
white
red
with,
hot, and he led South
Carolina all white with red trim that says South Carolina on the chest.
Saturday. The town is ready, the crowd is ready, the building is ready, and oh, by the way, it seems that some orange snuck into the building tonight
Absolutely.
as well. You noticed it.
Yeah, Vol Nation has shown up in pretty good numbers over there behind that Tennessee bench. And some games feel different prior to tip.
All right, we go. Tip off, y'all. Enjoy the game. Let's play some basketball.
Has won 3 in a row, and the Volunteers, under the direction of Zakai Ziegler, control the tip. It's already loud. Knecht got a step on Davis. Aggressive taken off the window. I want to say they held him to 31 in the first matchup, and that's because he had to go on a flurry to get to that 31 late. Here's the starting five for South Carolina. It's been relatively consistent. Zachary Davis was the defensive standout in the Florida win on Saturday.
And we know this about Tennessee. They are one of the best defensive teams in the country.
2-0 Tennessee already.
This thing inside early to set the rules of how they want the game to be played.
Michi Johnson downhill, got to the rim and snuck it in.
Michi Johnson playing like an all-conference guard. If you can't drive the ball through contact tonight, you can't drive the ball. It's going to be a physical, fist-fight, body blow game for 40 minutes.
Tennessee has had only 2 starting lineups over the course of this season. Once Zakai Ziegler is fully recovered from his ACL, he took over at point. Here he is getting a touch. And Adu on the baseline in a mid-range.
Tom, he has really developed that 15-foot jump shot. It's such a high release.
4-2 Tennessee. Here we go.
Rick Barnes, big guys, and a really good find by Double Z early.
Wow. Behind the back, Michi Johnson left it short. Colin Murray-Boyle
blocked by Triple J.
Great effort by the South Carolinian. Josiah Jordan James
Triple
from
J.
Low Country.
Back to Connect. Connect looks. Back to Vescovy.
Vescovy
spins, turns around to Ziegler. Ziegler,
South Carolina's
shoot
focus in
three.
the first meeting in Knoxville was
In and
simply
out,
to stay
rebound.
in front of the basketball, and that held Tennessee to its only home conference loss of the season. Talon Cooper in that game exploded for 18. He's a real concern for this Tennessee coaching staff. Cooper off of the max screen. Hammers into the corner for 3.
In and out.
And it's Ziegler with the board.
And Ziegler, a point guard that wants to push and get the ball to the elbow quickly. There's the elbow touch. Good things happen off of the action.
Tennessee ball here. Triple J
to Ziegler.
to Ziegler.
Tennessee team.
Ziegler back to Vescovy.
Number 1 seed in the
In and
NCAA
out.
tournament in their first regular season title since Bruce Pearl was the coach and Chris Lofton was the shooter.
That three-point shot is very important for Tennessee tonight, Tom. They come in making 9 a game at 35%.
South Carolina 3 misses.
They're doing for Carolina, Michi Johnson. Vescovy out in front.
Dalton Connect has to have help tonight offensively. He had 31 in the first matchup. They've got to have more balance in their offense, and a really good start by Adu answering that question. Coach, I've got his help tonight.
6-2.
Adu scored 6 as part of a key 14-4 second half run in Tuscaloosa on Saturday.
There was no panic by Tennessee in that ball game, from the staff to the players to the timeouts. Very mature old team. Tennessee built for a
South
Final
Carolina
Four
ball
run.
here. I'm trying to get this other stat going, y'all.
You
1
mentioned
second.
their incredible defense, number 3 in the country defensive efficiency. Carolina has started just 1 for 7 from the floor. Connect the board.
And good gang rebounding, right, by the guys in orange.
Nobody stops Dalton Connect. Adu yanks it down.
It's not working. 1 second.
Another touch for the big. He's working on BJ Mack. Size advantage for Jonas Adu. Turnaround. Hook. Nope.
Boy, good job by Mack to hold his ground and build a foundation.
6-2 here. Tennessee. 3 for South Carolina. Good.
I say watch out, because B.J. Mack is that stretch
6'5".
guy that can ignite this building.
16-02.
Connect puts them back in their seats with a deep 3.
6'5".
One guy's igniting the building, the other guy's putting water on it.
Connect Tennessee 3.
There was a huge 3 for Mack a moment ago. Just 1 for his
9-5.
previous
Here we
10
go.
from deep over 2 games. Lamont Paris said unequivocally, we are better when he makes a 3. He plays better when he gets that first one to go. Switch for Cooper. Connect helps out, and an open 3.
Another miss. Another 3 miss
by South Carolina. All 5 guys fighting that defensive glass for Tennessee early.
What a pass. Adu couldn't find it, though. And a Tennessee turnover. 5 of South Carolina's 9 attempts have come from deep early on. They trail by 4.
Alrighty, so a commercial break. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. What's going on, man? What's going on, Coach? What's going on? What's up, Wayne? What's going on here? What's going on? Triton's here as well. Appreciate everybody being here. And Tennessee quickly, A-Dude with 9-5 score. A-Dude quickly with 4 points, 5 for Connect. So it's been an A-Dude Connect story here tonight on the channel. So keep it hanging out with us. I'm gonna try to get this all set up here for you guys. It's all stuck for some reason. I don't know why. 1 second, y'all. It's all the same. I don't understand what's going on here. All right, 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna get rid of something here real quick. I have 3 open. I don't know why. 1 second, y'all. We're just trying to get this all set up here for you. 1 second, y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging with us. Audio's gonna be coming back here in just a second. Okay. All right, commercial break. Just still with us, y'all. Just hang tight. For some reason, this stuff's not working where it used to be. All right, here we go. Back at it.
Next score.
Listen in while I get this going.
Gamecocks made them work. 11 of 24 from the floor, but they couldn't contain them late. Connect scored 12 of his game-high 31 in the final 2 minutes and 26 seconds. South Carolina had a good feel for the game. At that point, Jalon Cooper with his huge 3 with 40 seconds left in the game. Carolina upset then number 5 Tennessee 63-59. They're one of 5 schools in the country with a road win against a top 5 team. And that's really, I think, Jimmy, where a lot of people took notice and said, hold on, this South Carolina team is for real.
Yeah, they have played South Carolina with a massive, massive chip on their shoulder ever since the SEC media days where they were picked dead last. And coach came back home to his guys and said, you're picked dead last for 2 reasons. Either they think the coach stinks or the players stink. And it's on you because I know I can coach. And, man, they have carried that with them all season long. I just love their collectiveness right now, their belief in what they're doing. These 2 programs, it's a big statement to say who has the best culture in college basketball. I don't know how you judge that. There's not any better than what these 2 programs have right now. I do know that.
Well, Carolina stinks. I'd love to stink because a 13-win turnaround
here we go.
is
South
the best
Carolina
in
bringing it
school
down.
history.
9-5 is the score.
A 12-4 conference record. And with a win tonight, they can deny Tennessee of an outright championship, and they can play for that #1 seed going into the weekend. Cooper got caught too deep, gave it up, and Murray
big slam by South Carolina.
He's coming off a double-double against Florida, 15 and 11.
He plays bully ball, that freshman. 30
Comes Triple
white.
J. Triple J to Meshack.
Meshack matched up.
Meshack to Ziegler.
Miles Studi in the game for the first
Still
time.
looking. Connect calling for the ball.
Suffered a knee injury.
Connect double team. Brings them back out. Here comes Awaka now with the block. Connect shoots up to Awaka. Awaka goes up. Good.
Awaka with the bucket as he just entered.
Tom, the versatility
11-7.
of Connect. I mean, 5 or 6 different ways on synergy that he gets most of his action as a pick and roll
11-7 is the score. 14-16 to go. South Carolina ball.
Jacoby Wright
kind of comes out for the pick to the top baseline.
For South Carolina right now with Cooper
looking
on the
for the
floor.
3.
And Michi Johnson
shooting a
3. Deep 3. Good. Jalon Cooper is here.
He shoots
it Cooper with the 3. 11-10.
You cannot be late. No airspace for 55 in white if you're Tennessee.
Talking with the Tennessee coaching staff, they said
awesome
he
lane.
may be the most valuable player on
Mayshak
this
to
South
Ziegler.
Carolina team. They've gotten the best
Zig
of them
up and
already
in.
a game
Good.
and Ziegler with an answer.
When you're small, you
Lane,
have to
look
have
for
the floater game, and
a
this
baseball
kid's got
stream
it.
tomorrow.
Zakai Ziegler is the most
13-10 here.
feared 5'9" guy
35,
in all of college
13-35 to
basketball.
go in this
Mayshak
first
guarding
half.
Cooper. He is a defensive wizard, but Cooper used the screen from Murray Boyles.
South Carolina.
Here's a touch from Mack from deep, working
The
on
ball.
James. He's already made 1 3 tonight.
Taking himself
Here
into
comes
the
a double. He
two double
spins
team for
away
the
from it.
Vols. Gets a rebound.
And it's
Mayshak.
on the rebound.
Tennessee will make you take some tough guarded shots. You got to have patience. Watch out!
Oh, what a pass, but James couldn't flush it. Connect through that one from just a
He
step
threw
past
it up.
half
Triple
court.
J went for the
Now he
slam.
aggressively takes it down the lane,
And Connect goes
it's
to the
going other
basket and
way.
gets fouled. And a three-point play coming up.
As we know, it's very difficult to draw a charge in college basketball this year. And if you charge, that's on you. Dalton Connect made his mind up at the 23-foot mark. If that defender is in legal guarding position before that pivot foot goes down, that's a 50-50 call that all season long we've seen go the other way. A good break early.
Oh,
for
no.
South
They called
Carolina.
an offensive foul. Oh, that sucks. Offensive foul on
Mitchie
Dalton
Johnson
Connect.
back on the floor for the Gamecocks.
Here comes South
Ohio
Carolina
State
now.
transfer. Honored before
Carolina
the game
finds
on
some wide open
Saturday night. Here's
threes.
Jacoby Wright.
In and out.
Well,
Right with the
A lot
miss.
of threes going up for South Carolina. 7 of their
Here
14
comes
attempts
Triple
from
J,
deep.
coast to
Nobody stops
coast, and a
James, and
foul.
he'll go to the free throw line. Ends up being a foul on the fantastic freshman Colin Murray Boyle.
As solid, Tom, as South Carolina's half-court defense is, they have been exposed in conference play with teams that will run it right down their throat. And so far, Tennessee has figured that out. They are very aggressive, all gas, no brakes, ripping that thing off the defensive glass.
Correction, that foul is on Josh Gray. Here's James.
Triple J
80%
shooting.
of the free throw line on the season. You can catch
Good.
5 college
One
basketball
more
games
coming up.
Saturday on ESPN on the app. It starts at noon Eastern and includes these
Lane
2
dropping the
Sonic
Vols and the
blockbusters.
Braves.
Number 14, Kansas, goes into Houston to take on the number 1 team in the country.
Make sure you're hitting that
Saturday
subscribe
prime
button,
matchup is
y'all.
Tobacco Road's finest. It's Carolina and Duke, a top 10 showdown. 6:30 Eastern on ESPN and everything
Good.
available on the app.
I love what Armando Baycott
15
said
to
about
10,
the University
hits
of North
both of
Carolina,
them.
how much he loves and has loved being a Tar Heel, talking to Josiah Jordan James
All right.
prior to this game.
South
I
Carolina
brought that up and he
inbound
said, I'll
here,
tell you
walking
what,
it up the court.
Armando doesn't
Mayshak plays
love
some
North
good
Carolina
defense.
any more than I love Tennessee. Just terrific
Mayshak
ambassadors for college
back to
ball and their universities.
South
Baycott
Carolina
had a
top
double-double in the
baseline.
first
Ajude comes
matchup,
out to
25
guard.
and 10.
Michi goes to the
Right
basket.
cutoff. Floater short.
And
Tip
rebound
top to
South
Johnson.
Carolina. Fresh clock. 9 seconds. It
Shot
never hit the
clock late,
thing.
and a three.
In and
Skips
out.
off the
Rebound
rim.
again.
Jimmy, and we got a foul on the
And a
rebound.
foul
Tobe
on
Awaka.
Awaka.
Is South Carolina being too reliant on the 3 in the first 8 minutes of this game?
I think they are. They are at their best, South Carolina. When their half-court possessions, Tom, are heavy on the passing and light on the bounce of the ball.
South Carolina
And
went up to get it.
Lamont Paris will be the first to tell you, we want possession where
Johnson.
we have 6 or 7 passes and only 2 or 3
Inbound
bounces.
here for South Carolina.
That's not the ratio they played with so far.
Finds wide open
Shows
top
Gainey for that
baseline
personal
to the
foul.
point.
Here's Davis,
3.
another 3, and that
In
one's
and
off
out.
the mark.
Gainey
It's almost like Tennessee
went to get it,
baiting
let the
them
ball
in to
run
put
out.
up
It's
all
Tennessee
these
ball.
threes. They're 34% as a team, but so far
What's up,
tonight,
Braden? Go
just
Vols.
2 for 9. Volunteers lead by 5.
All right, Vols lead by 5. Appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight on the Go at CeeLo. If you're a UT fan or a Carolina fan, make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. SEC tournament coming up next week. Should be interesting to see what happens, who comes out of this. If Tennessee racks this up if they win these next 2 games here, if they win against South Carolina tonight and they beat Kentucky, they deserve a number 1 seed. They have run the table against the top teams in the SEC in the last 5 games. They deserve it. What they played at the beginning of the season, their schedule at the beginning of their season, they deserve a number 1 seed for sure. So let's see what happens coming up here next week. Even if Tennessee wins 1 game in the tournament and then loses, I think they deserve a number 1 seed for sure. But we'll see what happens. If not, a 2 seed is better too. So, but it should be fun. We're going to try to bring you all the games as much as I can, depending on what's going with the work and all that. But hope you guys are ready. And I think we're the SEC champs tonight. I hope so. I hope so. But we'll bring the audio back here in just a second as they are at a commercial break, an official TV timeout. Tennessee up 15-10. Adu with 4, Connect with 5, Ziegler with 2, and Triple J with 2. On the other side, you got Murray with 2, BJ Mack with 3, Johnson with 2, and Cooper with 3. So hope you guys like the new setup. Looks good. I like it a lot better than it was. You can actually see the lineups and who's got what now. I meant to change that the other day, but I forgot. I wanted to bring these two here or over there. So just waiting on the commercial, y'all. Just hang tight with me. What's up, JT? JT, I heard through a little birdie that good news is in your order for you soon.
He'll win. We said it had been a battlefield.
Duke, North Carolina this weekend too.
The passion in this rivalry is unmatched, especially in this building.
At 5:30.
Time for tonight's Need to Know, brought to you by the USPS Ground Advantage. We could have pure chaos in a 5-way tie for the SEC regular season title. Here's what needs to happen. Tennessee needs to lose out here tonight, and then Kentucky on Saturday. South Carolina needs to win, lose at Mississippi State. Auburn and Alabama both need to win their Saturday games, and Kentucky needs to win out. All of this is perfectly plausible, Jimmy Dykes, and 5 at the top would certainly be chaotic.
No, absolutely it could. You can silence all that graphic if you're Tennessee tonight by winning at South Carolina. And going back to your point about South Carolina has already fired up 9 3-point shots. The reason why is that guy who's going to be a first-time ballot Hall of Fame coach, Rick Barnes, defensively.
Keep hitting that like button, y'all. We're trying to get to 30 likes.
Tennessee does, and they are gap heavy. They are full body gap heavy right now in South Carolina, taking away those driving gaps. So saying if you can beat us with jump shots,
Tennessee,
so be it.
Gainey bringing it down
downhill,
here.
You're not going to get to the free throw line.
Oh, he tried to give it to Waka. Waka slipped and it went by.
And a bad
Turnover.
Both to blame, and it's a turnover. By the way, Rick Barnes saying this is the best I've ever seen this league in the 9 years he's been the head coach. And this Tennessee team has 5 consecutive wins against top 25 opponents for the second time in school history. You have to go back to the late 60s
Congratulations.
to find a comparable run.
Tom, think about it. We've had 10 teams out of the SEC at some point ranked in the top 25 this year. Currently, 5
out there
of the
on
top
defense.
17 teams in the AP poll come out of this league.
See what Tennessee
Johnson with the
can
ball.
do against South Carolina.
He goes to the basket, dishes it back out to the 3, and finally hits it 15-13.
Open looks, you got to knock him down. Zachary Davis has really grown as a player.
Comes Gainey, back to Adu. Adu to Meshack.
He makes him pay.
Meshack to Gainey.
Gainey's been a streaky shooter on the season.
Gainey to
gives
Connect.
it up to Connect.
He's been a streaky shooter for sure. Adu came out for the block. Double team Connect. Connect shoots 2.
Jumper
in and out.
The mark.
Rebound of Waka.
Another offensive
Waka
rebound.
gets it, gets up, and misses.
Rebounded by Davis.
Michi to the basket.
Looking for the tie, and Michi Johnson rolls it home.
And a good.
15.
It's all tied up at 15.
Tennessee, you just got to size your guy up and win your battle. Really well done by Michi Johnson.
With the ball. Meshack to Connect. Connect shoots up good, misses.
And a foul on the rebound will be charged to Tobe Awaka.
And another foul on Awaka.
We have seen this type of atmosphere all winter long in the SEC. The building is hot. And at some point, you got to go and drive it against one of the better defenders in all of college ball, Meshack, who is a monster at Alabama. That is just good on good. And advantage Michi Johnson.
Hey, how about the South Carolina women's team in the building tonight? They're supposed to be in Greenville already for the women's tournament that's starting this week. Dawn Staley said, no. We're staying for this game. It's big. She's a big fan. She's a great supporter of Lamont Paris.
Carolina bringing it up.
She rushed the floor after their win against Kentucky earlier this season.
Think about her program. Don's kids have not lost a regular season game since December 30th, 2021.
Jeez. Davis, right off of Vescovine. Davis may have gotten his finger.
Tennessee ball here, bring it down. Ziegler sits up three.
Transition three.
In and out. Hey, dude. Tips it to Gainey for the rebound. Vescovine. Back to A-Dude.
We just had Alabama last night. The Alabama coaching staff raved about the job.
Gainey back to A-Dude. Shoots two.
50 balls in the
good.
blue collar points that Tennessee got,
17,
which is a staple
15,
of Tennessee team.
Yeah, I think there was 44 loose balls in that game between Tennessee and Alabama, and Alabama only got to 16 of them. Again, that A-Dude 15-foot space-out shot.
Here we go. Back
really
in
to
the basket. Back out for a three. Top baseline, no. Dishes around the world to the point three. In and out.
South Carolina
living and dying by the three right now.
48th in the country in time of possession.
A-Dude shoots two. And good.
Tom, but it all started with Gainey winning the elbow. And I go back to Jordan Bone, who was on one of those great teams for Rick Barnes. They always talked about win the elbow, win the paint touch early. And A-Dude just filters in from the weak side off of it.
South Carolina.
Ziegler then gets called for the push-off.
And Ziegler with the push-off. What's up, PQ?
It is hard to knock off the pressure of a squirrel. Zakai Ziegler is a squirrel on the ball, just so quick and so low, and just a little bit of that arm extension by Cooper is why he gets called. Really, there's not a lot of contact there, but because he extends that ball side arm, right arm.
You going to watch the Oscars Sunday night?
Not planning on it.
I don't know if a squirrel has ever won Best Actor. But Ziegler knows all the tricks of the trade, doesn't he? Here he is off the curl.
Ziegler three. In and out.
Another tap out, another offensive rebound, the 6th of the game for Tennessee.
Best to be back with the rebound. Back to Ziegler, fresh clock.
Mack comes out to help.
Best to be three.
Way downtown.
In and out. Another brick.
South Carolina hasn't scored in about 2.5 minutes.
Ziegler come for the steal, and I think he fouled him.
Tom, it is ridiculously hard to get inside the teeth of either one of these defenses. You've got to get that ball going side to side. Try to find the third side of the floor. Play against a closeout. Ziegler comes from behind right there, misses ball initially, and gets body contact. Tough call, right call.
Ziegler 2 steals a game, 4th best in the SEC.
Carolina
Murray
with the
Boyles
ball.
with a touch on the baseline. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Wright.
This kid goes left and lefter.
There it is.
South Carolina up and around and good.
Up with a reverse layup.
If he beats you, make him beat you going the other way. Watch out.
A-Dude went all the way to the basket. He misses the layup. Michi cuts the ball and he brings it down.
Has not led this game. Wright dumps it off. Mack pump fake and a finish. We're tied at 19.
It all started with Vescovine, who's a very good defender, opening up his hips and just
Wright brought it all the way down
and
and dished it under the basket. It was good.
Here's Gainey.
Gainey with the three. There you go, boy.
What a scoring punch off the bench is Gainey been. And his cutter game has really developed. I mean, he had some scoring cuts against Alabama that were fantastic from that off-guard position.
Gainey had been ice cold from deep.
South Carolina ball.
14 over the previous
and gets
5.
fouled. Gainey?
He commits the foul on the drive. Second on Gainey. 3-point Tennessee lead here in the first half.
Subscribe. All right, 22-19 with A-Dude now with 8 points. Connect with 5. Ziegler with 2. Vescovine nothing. And Triple J 2 points. On the other side, Michi Johnson with 4. Davis with 3. Mack with 5. And Murray with 4. So both teams kind of fill each other. Look at the shooting percentage for 3-point percentage for South Carolina, 27%. Tennessee, 28%. South Carolina, 36% from the field right now. Tennessee, 40%. 3 turnovers for Tennessee, 2 for South Carolina. So that's where we stand right now. But thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys. Do appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. As we're trying to get to 30 likes. We're 4 away from 30. As we've been doing Tennessee basketball, and YouTube not sharing us again. I don't know what the deal is with that. It doesn't show that we're live. I don't understand that. So weird. You get to so many, and then it decides to share you, I guess, because that's how it happened against the Alabama game. People just started flowing in here. I never tried that new Kentucky Fried Chicken pizza yet. Turn my multi-stream on just in case I missed something. Hmm. 6:59 to go. Are we still going the over? Did anybody else take the over or under? You had Buffalo Wild Wings tonight. Nice. All right, it's about to come back here, y'all. You had the over. Kenneth Clark's going the over as well.
Coach in studio, number 1 Houston in Orlando, and coach struggling right now with UCF.
This is the big concern I have in terms
Houston
of
almost lost on Saturday.
You can't have 10 points, 10 minutes into the game.
Did they lose again?
Got to find ways to get
almost lose again.
Seton Hall's getting them from Alamir Dole.
Villanova and Seton Hall.
The perimeter game of Seton Hall is NCAA good and a team that can win a game in the tournament.
Pirates, Tom, one of Joey Brackett's last 4 in.
You ate McDonald's.
Right, gentlemen, thank you. Huge
Mexican
college basketball. A big
awesome.
one here.
Y'all making me
Colonial Life
hungry.
Arena. What did you see from Santiago Vescovi?
Y'all made me hungry.
This is not common for Tennessee to allow a straight line drive. 25 in orange vest right there. When he opens his hips, it's almost like he's expecting that other defender to be there to, you know, choke off those drives. A little bit of a miscommunication, but man, Tennessee, they are so good at squaring you up. Uncommon.
South Carolina ball inbound here. Got the ball on the bottom baseline.
DJ Mack looking for a post up on Waka, who was just bear hugging him a moment ago on the inbounds. Shot clock in single digits
versus
again.
their big man. Spins. Throws it up. And Waka did not allow it. Rebound. Vescovi. Let's go.
Tennessee leading by 3.
Big defensive spot right there. Waka did not let him have it. Triple J. Shoot it, Triple J. Triple J to gain. Ziegler, top of the baseline. Spins around. Tries to get to Waka. Waka says, I can do it. Uses the backboard. And not enough. Waka misses his layup.
Getting frustrated by the physical play inside for Big Tobe Waka at 6'8", 250.
South Carolina here. Right with the ball.
DJ Mack with the screen here. Gets it back.
Mack. He was amazing against us last time.
A long possession for South Carolina.
South Carolina in the paint.
And
Waka. Lose that Triple J with the block.
JJ just completely
Here comes Zig. Dishes out the Vescovi. Vescovi back to Ziegler. Ziegler to the basket. Layup. And misses.
This has turned into an absolute rock fight here.
This is crazy.
Reminiscent of the matchup on Rocky Top, which was low scoring. Corner 3, no.
Vescovi with the ball.
Vescovi comes out of there with it.
South Carolina with another 3 shot. Live and dying by it.
They got to keep the ball hot.
Triple J to the basket. Foul.
On his way in.
Tom, you can never be wrong when you know you have numbers to just drive the ball. I mean, the one mistake you can do is overpass it, allow the numbers to catch back up with the play. High IQ play by Josiah Jordan-James. Just drive it to the rim and force the action.
So Josiah Jordan-James to the free throw line. 2 for 2 from the stripe so far tonight.
Here. Good.
Tomorrow, the SEC Women's Tournament continues on the SEC Network. A&M and Mississippi State will be the first game of the day at noon Eastern. Tennessee owns 17 titles. South Carolina 7. 7 of the last 9 years. South Carolina's Dawn Staley has left with the trophy. By the way, a tournament up in Greenville. It's only about an hour and a half from Columbia. The way Jimmy drives 3 hours. James gets another free throw.
What?
Our hotel is 4 minutes from the arena.
Okay.
It took us 14 to get
All
here.
right, South Carolina ball here.
I appreciate
Down
you driving,
24-19.
I couldn't get my hair wet.
Rick Barnes was not going to get out
scoring drop
of
for
Tennessee
South
again.
Carolina.
That pressure can eat you up, man. And Rick Barnes' guys, they can clamp down on you. They stick their nose on your number. If you can't own your space and get yourself open, it can be a long night.
Dalton Connect had 5 early.
There we go. Tennessee ball here,
He
down
hasn't been
24-19,
forcing it
4:55 to go in
this
this
guy
half.
can take over the game at any
Connect
moment.
with the ball, back to Owaka.
Or he can also accept the
brings it
double
out.
team and be a ball mover
Hands
like
it
he
to
did against
Meshack.
Alabama.
Meshack.
Nothing.
Meshack to Owaka, and he went for the slam and missed it.
Here comes Carolina the other way. Last 4 possessions, 2 blocks.
Here comes Johnson,
a
Michi
turnover
Johnson.
and a miss from deep for South Carolina.
To right.
Carolina's got
Right
to
looking
move the
here.
ball. This is not who they are. They are not a over the dribble type team. They
Back
are
to
a pass
Mack.
and move the
Or
ball
Michi
team.
Johnson.
Shooting just 32%. Tennessee
That's right,
second
sorry.
in the country
They
in field goal
both look-
percentage defense.
Both look the same. And a
rip for
turnover.
another turnover.
Tennessee
Give
ball.
it to me, huh?
Here comes Meshack.
To my point
Playing
about
that
over-dribbling,
defense.
just
Meshack's
drive
been
it
doing
right
great
where
last
there's
couple
nowhere to
games.
go with the ball.
Meshack with the ball.
Meshack
Meshack looking to the paint. Spin out to Gainey. Gainey thinks about it twice before shooting the ball. Gainey looking. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Meshack and a turnover. Wright stole it away.
That possession. They guarded themselves.
Right back there for 3.
Position 3. Still
Good.
First bucket in a couple
24-22.
weeks
Big
for
3.
Stewart. It's a big one.
Connect. Shoots
Connect
3.
for 3.
Good. Just like that. I've seen him do that all
He
year.
is a silencer.
And Tom, he is money on the right third of the floor. He can score from anywhere, but he is absolute money on those catches on the right side.
Here we go.
Right working on Gainey.
Right to the inside,
to
back
Murray
out.
Boyles.
Shoot
Cooper
3.
Lost Connect.
Man, South Carolina
Another offensive
living and
rebound,
dying.
Another 3. And once again,
Just
Poole's
not
goal for
afraid to shoot the
Carolina,
3.
just 4 of 16 from deep.
4 of
South Carolina has lost
16.
their mind
Jesus.
offensively
Dallas,
at
what's
times
up?
in this game?
Meshack
They've
ball
got to
here.
settle in. It's a huge stage, a monster opportunity.
Meshack to Connect.
They got to remember how they got here.
More
Connect.
than half of their attempts have come from deep in this game.
Trying to find someone. Gives it to Meshack now. Meshack looking. Connect comes out for the
guarded
block.
by Cooper. Shot clock at 5. Connect
Meshack gets
wants
to go to
it.
the basket. 5
Meshack
seconds.
didn't
Throws
get
it up.
him.
And
his
misses.
spinning move falls off the rim.
27-22. Tomorrow, huh?
Right. Wide open.
3.
Stewie.
In and out. Misses on a brick. South Carolina can't buy a bucket on
16
these
of 29
threes.
attempts from deep.
Tom
2
Rick's
minutes to
gonna
go.
slow his guys down.
27-22.
22
Thank
game.
God they're not falling.
He's
We'll
gonna
be in
slow
trouble.
it down, get a play call right now, and get this ball
Connect.
moving. Connect will be option 1, 2, and probably 3.
And a
A
foul.
reach in on Miles Studi is his second personal. Studi's 3 gave him a big lift.
Yeah, well, if you run bad offense, you're going to have bad conversion defense. That's exactly what happened at Tennessee a couple of possessions ago. On the right side, the rise, release, and rotation, as good as anyone we have in the college game from Connect.
All right, timeout here. 27-22. Low scoring game here in this first half. 2 minutes to go. Quickly moving game. So hope you guys are enjoying the game. Make sure you're hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 30 likes. Let's see if we're there yet. 30 likes. Are we there? Yes, we are. Let's see if we get to 50. That'll be our new goal. 50 likes. Might be the total for the rest of the game. But see, well, 50 likes will be our new goal on that. And make sure you subscribe. That's the most important. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 98-10 tonight. That'll be our goal. 98-10. And then this weekend, NASCAR. Saturday, I probably won't be able to do the Tennessee game. We're going to be doing the trucks and Xfinity back-to-back races, plus they qualify. And it's all-day NASCAR on the channel. And then Sunday. And then next week, host should be able to do the first game of the SEC tournament. So and then we'll play it by ear and what happens from there. So been trying to see what kind of times, but if Tennessee's the #1 seed, he'll probably play early. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm probably going to do the game tomorrow as well. I'm going to do the game tomorrow as well. So Braves tomorrow for us tomorrow as well. Definitely do it tomorrow. No promises though, but look for a stream. All right, so let's see, CeeLo, we need 50 viewers to get 50 likes. We currently have 38. So yeah, let's see if we can get 50 viewers. Hey, it was kind of slow during the Alabama game, and then at the end, like it blew up to about 130, 140. So especially when it gets good, everybody wants to watch. So, but also there won't. One thing about the bots, there won't be bots during the tournament. They can't show the games like they were during the regular season. It's okay, Richard. No worries. No worries. Tennessee and South Carolina kind of going back and forth, kind of like what the game was, the first game, kind of a slow defensive battle. But South Carolina, I can't believe it's only at 25%. It should be less than that. 25% from the 3-point shot for South Carolina. They've been shooting lights out and missing. They have been shooting lights out and missing. Only 193 more subs. That's right, man. We'll see how it gets to.
The half, we will check in on #1 Houston as the Cougars try to wrap up a Big 12 title, plus a big night on the bubble in the Big East. Coach, the pace favors South Carolina, but...
The pace favors South Carolina, but the quality of shot, both of these teams are getting absolutely awful. Why? Ball movement, people movement, non-existent. Everyone's trying to make a play
man.
On their own.
No worries, dude.
Move the ball, move people, dictate the shot. Don't let the defense dictate your shot. It's kind of like working with Tom Hart. You got to tell him to take a step back so that you can talk. You know what I mean, Dice?
It's on ESPN too.
Unbelievable. I thought we were friends. I'm going to block Seth Greenberg's phone number.
Well, I tell you who you're not going to block is a shot of Dalton Knecht.
No chance.
Well, why is he hard to guard? He has pro lift on his jump shot, and it's every single time. He's a fast,
it's been a low-scoring game.
Tremendous on the left
I mean, look,
side
Ziegler's 1 for 5, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. Vescovi's 0 for 2. Jordan James is 0 for 1.
Tom, before I started in TV, I spent a couple of years
4 points Triple J has are from fouls. All right, Ziegler inbound here.
He told me, find
inbound
me a guy
to Vescovi.
Even when you cover him,
Vescovi back to Ziegler. Ziegler,
that is Dalton Knecht.
Bottom baseline. It's the A dude. What A dude wasn't paying attention. It was a foul.
Kick, and they're gonna get a trip.
Trip on Gray.
It wasn't Gray's number though. Indeed, it was a kick. So 20 seconds on the clock.
And Knecht is always
see you in here, buddy.
On these baseline outbounds under.
Look at this.
Triple Knecht.
Scout Jimmy Dykes.
Tom, you can't let him
throws it in, gives it to Knecht. 3.
It certainly can't beat to the ball side of the floor.
30-22.
It's just money again. That pro lift on his jump shot is NBA ready right now.
Jimmy, he shot 36% from deep his first year at Northern Colorado, then 38% his second, and now he's at 40%.
Bunch of subs in there for South Carolina now.
And that number gets even higher in SEC.
A dude all over him. Trying to shoot another 3. In and out. Tennessee. Rebound. Vescovi with a rebound.
He's on quite a run. 6-0 Volunteers, and the lead is now 8.
Knecht is averaging
second rebound of the night for Vescovi. Back to Triple J. Knecht says, give it to me again. Knecht. Back out to Ziegler. Ziegler. Back out to Knecht. Shoot 3.
They lost him again.
He is so good on the exit cut.
Knecht is connecting again.
The one guy you can't lose, South Carolina has let him get loose.
33-22. Lead is 11. 59 seconds to go.
Tennessee on a 9-0 run, and the Volunteers aiming for an outright regular season title, and a hard screen puts
and a foul on South Carolina. Vescovi went down, so Tennessee ball.
Hard screen, Tennessee, you're not going to get open, so you might get 1 or 2 of those a ball game here with South Carolina.
We could hear this courtside.
Oh man, the pop, yeah, by Studi, just pivoting into the path of Sonny Vescovi.
Studi's got 3 points, 3 fouls already.
Being held to a season-low first half points. It was 28. They're sitting at 22 on 30% shooting.
Those
They've
last
been
two
shooting
jump shots
threes
by
left and
Dalton
right.
Connect. This is unguardable stuff. Watch number 3 in orange. That's too
Connect
easy.
just
Zach
gets
Davis
away,
just gets
shoots
caught
the
on
three,
inside,
gone.
and the very next
Gets away
possession, the
again.
exit cut, the rise, and unblockable.
Cannot guard that guy.
Hard to guard.
Connect with the ball again.
Here he is again.
We shoot another three here. Third
He's
three.
always a threat for the
Air ball. He tried to shoot it that time. Air ball. They're saying air ball. Who's the man? Dalton Connect. That's right. Right.
Tennessee has scored 14 of the last 17
Back
in
to
this game.
Michi Johnson. Michi.
How about Tennessee?
Matt comes out.
Fouls. They have defended
Go to the basket. Shoot up. And good. 33-24.
South Carolina needed it. 10 left in the half. Ziegler with the
Here goes
screen
Ziegler.
for Connect. Another
Ziegler looking at the ball.
Here he is. Ziegler with the drive.
Ziggs steps up, crossover, good. 35-24. And that's how we end the half.
Tennessee is
Tennessee.
dominating this first half.
Remember that shot. It is uncanny how often the shot made right before the half is the ultimate difference maker at the end of a ball game. Ziegler makes something out of nothing. He lowers his shoulder without fouling to create space. Small guards their entire life have understood how to get their own off. And a big one by Double Z to finish off the half.
16-5 run to close the half for Connect and company. Time to get you stood along my former best friend Seth Greenberg. Here's Kevin Connors.
Well done, Tom Hart. They had a good start in Columbia. Welcome in to the half on a big, big night in college hoops. Number 1, Houston, winners of 7 in a row in Orlando.
All right.
Coach, they...
All right, let's look at some box scores here. Let me get that out for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Halftime show, 35-24, Tennessee up. South Carolina, I don't know what their game plan is, but they're living and dying by the three. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. That's right. So South Carolina, well, look at these team stats. We're going to be impressed by this. We're going to see why they're down pretty quick. I'll tell you that right now. All right, let's see. Box score. Team stats. All right, let's take a look at the team stats here for the Tennessee. South Carolina at the half. 13 for 31 for Tennessee from the field. 10 for 31 from the field for South Carolina. Miserable 32%. 3 points, 5 for 11 for Tennessee, almost half, 50%. But here it is, 4 for 17 from the three-point line, 23.5%. 23% from the three-point line, 4 for 17. They are just shooting like crazy and not making anything. So free throws, 4 for 4 for Tennessee, 21 rebounds for Tennessee, 18 for South Carolina. Assists, 9 assists for Tennessee, 5 for South Carolina. 2 steals for Tennessee, 1 for South Carolina. 3 blocks for Tennessee, 1 for South Carolina. Now, total turnovers, Tennessee is not leading in that category. South Carolina 5-4 on that one. It's all good, Gavin. Don't worry about it, man. Fast break points, 5 for 5. Points in the paint, 12 for South Carolina, 10 for Tennessee. 5 for 5 fouls. And then largest lead for Tennessee is 11. I was hearing South Carolina was favored. I think they were. Yeah, they were favored. So, but appreciate y'all coming in tonight, hanging out with us. Let's take a look at the box scores. We're at 31 likes. Let's see if we can get to 40. All right, so the box scores here. Here's your Tennessee scores. A-Dude, 4 for 7 from the field. He's got 3 rebounds, 1 steal. He's got 8 points. Connect, 5 for 9 from the field, 4 for 5 from the three-point line. He's just come alive there toward the end of the half, making a difference. He's already got 14 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Ziegler doing his thing as well, 2 for 6 from the field, but he's 0 for 3 from the three-point line. But he's got 5 rebounds, so he leads the team right now in rebounds with 5. He's got 4 assists, but he's got 4 points. So he's doing his thing, though. Vescovy and Triple J, always the ones, the stepchilds here. 0 for 2 from the field for Vescovy, no points. He's got 2 rebounds at least. Triple J, at least Triple J, when he has a bad day, he at least has rebounds. He's got 4 rebounds, so he's doing it defensively, helping out that way. Tennessee was a 4.5 point favorite coming in. Yep. 4.5. I went over that. Let's see, Awaka's got 2 points. He's got 1 personal foul. Gainey's already got 2 fouls already. He's got 3 points. Gainey had that 1 3-point shot. Meshack with nothing, but he's been playing great defense. He's got 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. Maybe what about that steal he did at Alabama the last week, huh? Crazy, right? Crazy. Let's listen in here to what they're talking about Tennessee here.
A tie. All of these teams, 20-win teams. And by the way, Florida is right there as well.
I think Florida's teams could play into the second weekend, maybe more. That backcourt's been terrific. The front court is physical. But watch out for Big Blue Nation. They're coming.
They got an opportunity tonight against Vanderbilt. When we come back, a big-time night in the Big East. Villanova coming on.
Okay, back to what we were talking about. So I missed the conversation. All right, so for South Carolina, the box scores 2 for 6 from the field for Murray. He's got 4 points. Max got 2 for 5. He had a huge game against us last time we played. Mac 2 for 5. He's got 5 points. Davis 1 for 5 from the field. He cannot buy a bucket. He's got 3 points. He had that 1 3-point shot. Michi Johnson 6 points for him. We've kind of shut him down. Off the bench, Wright, he's 0 for 3. He hasn't done nothing yet, but he's got 3 rebounds. Gray's got 2 rebounds.
He's got that dog
and Stu, he's got 3 fouls already, so you're not going to see him much until late in the second half, but he's 1 for 2 off the bench for 1 3-pointer. He's got 1 rebound, but he's got 3 personal fouls already, so. I had the over in Tennessee 4.5 before the game started. There you go. Well, we'll see how that goes. All right, so let's take a look at some scores around the nation. Once again, Houston battling for their respected number 1 seed. Houston losing right now to UCF in Orlando, 29-26. And then coming up tonight, let's see, full scoreboard here. There are only 2 games on right now. And then Vanderbilt, Kentucky on tonight in Lexington. Coming up at 8 o'clock, and then UConn versus Marquette at 7:30. That should be a good game. 2 versus the 8 seed, and then BYU at Ohio State, and then Utah State at San Jose State. So that is your scoreboard. But thanks for the ones that hang out with us. Appreciate y'all. I do appreciate it. Let's see here if I do this. Sometimes my viewer thing gets stuck and it doesn't really give me a full count of who's actually here. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Let's talk about our good friend AU Triton. Wanting to go to the Final Four this year? You want to go on a trip? Want to go to Disney? Mostly Disney or cruises or Universal is his specialty. But make sure you check out Majestic Triton Travel. He's a good guy. There's his phone number, his email. Give him some help with those. Just starting out being a travel consultant, and he can definitely help you. So make sure you check out Majestic Triton Travel. He'll do a good job for you. So make sure you check him out. Here's our social media. On the Go at CeeLo is our Facebook page. CeeLord16 is our Twitter. On the Go at CeeLo1 is the Instagram, and On the Go at CeeLo is our TikTok. So. We're not streaming on Facebook tonight. Yesterday, when we went live for the hockey game, they said I broke their rules with copyright, which I'm not sure why, but so can't stream from there till tomorrow. But we're on Twitch and Twitter as well, plus YouTube. So make sure you're checking us all out. And on Twitch, it's On the Go at CeeLo, all one word. And that is about it. How's everybody else doing today on a Wednesday? Hump day coming up. But thank you guys for the halftime report. We'll be bringing you live coverage of the second half here so Tennessee can keep this lead up by 11 and clinch the SEC. Clinch the SEC after this is over. And then Saturday won't mean anything. And then they can go into next week, next Friday, week from 2 days from now, with a good win, with a good record, number 1 seed in the tournament. Guys, if you are a member, join us for Members Monday. Yeah, we also do Members Monday. We did a Members Monday on Monday. We had about 4 or 5 people in there, and it was fun. I thought, with all of the new members, we had like over 40 members, new members join from gifted memberships this weekend, and I thought, maybe some people would be here, but it's okay. But living up to mine in the bargain, though. But the Members Monday was fun. Saturday is Senior Day. It means something, CeeLo. Saturday is Senior Day. We're going to be bringing Saturday. We're going to be bringing you the qualifying from Phoenix, and share the stream out and get the guy to 10K. That's right. We're so close. 193 or 194 subs. I have a good feeling we can do it this Saturday, though. When we start with Saturday is going to be qualifying for the Cup race, and then the Xfinity Series, and the Truck Series. And then Sunday will be the race from Phoenix. So if we win tonight, do we get the number 1 seed? I would say we do. If we clinch the SEC and beat all those teams that are in the top 25 and beat most of those guys twice, I think we deserve it. You think he's going to win his home track? We'll see what happens, Gavin. Make sure you're deleting those bots that are out there. They're doing their thing tonight, as always. Always doing their thing, but their days are numbered. Their days are numbered. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you put in like Tennessee Vols, we're nowhere to be found. So I'm lucky to have subscribers. You guys will watch. That's so weird that we're not on the YouTube search. If you type in see if I type on the go with CeeLo, see what happens. On the go with CeeLo. See what happens. See if you type my name in, it's there. But if you type in volunteers, you just type in NCAA, my stream does not come up. Everything else does, but not mine. So that's weird. They stopped sharing our stuff out again. I don't know why. We used to be right there on top of everybody. So I got all the keywords in too. I'm not sure what's up with that. The halftime report is coming back here. Hope you guys enjoy. So let me see. Who do you think? What's the final score going to be here? What's the final score going to be for this game? Let me see some predictions. Definitely get the number 1 seed, Coach says. And it's a tournament time. We're going to have fun, right, Coach, in the tournament. If you guys have not been around during the tournament time, you have missed out. Go back and look at some of our streams from last season. Huge streams for NCAA basketball. So, number 1, because not many people do it. And number 2, all the bots will get shut down because NCAA does not like that stuff. Yeah, on my phone, I have, again, a guest account, and I looked for you searching Tennessee men's basketball. I couldn't find you. Isn't that ridiculous? So stupid that they just decide. I don't know how that happens. Yeah, even if you put in Tennessee Vols, NCAA basketball, I mean, if you're live, YouTube, you should share you out. YouTube should share you out if you're live. They shouldn't be able to. The Red Yeti is Red Yeti season. That's right. Yep, the Red Yeti. Can we get Frosties? Yes, let's do it. We'll celebrate if SEC wins. We'll give out Frosties. I do have a new thing for the Braves. New season I'm putting together. Anytime that the Braves, I stream the Braves. Every time I stream the Braves, if we score 10 runs, I'm giving away a $10 gift card. So anytime, and you were listed as live. Okay. See, it's so weird because I just tried to search myself and I couldn't find it, but I guess it's whatever. But so anytime the Braves score 10 runs while I'm streaming, I'm giving away a $10 gift card. So that'll be our new thing for Braves this year. Go Vols, go. Peggy Joe Hill, what's going on? Welcome in. YouTube be tripping. I know. Give us a sneak preview for the Braves. Not tonight, but we do have a new intro for the Braves too. That's going to be good. Good. Let me refresh here. Just make sure I'm live, because sometimes it gets caught up. Go Vols, go, Peggy Joe Hill says. Yes, ma'am. Go Big Orange.
When's the Georgia game? When's the UT Georgia game?
Oh, we already played, y'all. Beat you. All right, here we go. Back to it.
First home win against a top 5 team since #1 Kentucky with John Wall came in here in 2010 and got outplayed by Devin Downing. That
Fred
was a
Sabers
big win for
tomorrow
Dan Hart
night.
Company. They need to come back to try and match that. Tom Hart alongside Jimmy Dykes. They also got to figure out something in regard to Dalton Connect. They guarded him well in the first matchup, not so well the latter half of this first half.
No, South Carolina has to compete offensively in the second 20 minutes. They got to compete and get after Dalton Connect on the defensive end of the floor.
I
the guy
didn't even do the
absolutely
cheer.
is a bucket. And
You haven't been here, I know,
shoulders.
for anyone to click on it, so I've forgotten about it.
And he's I don't think there's a better threat in college basketball up the outbounds under than Dalton Connect, and the feel that Ziegler has for those exit cuts made by Dalton Connect, always on time and on target.
Keep on hitting that like button, trying to get to 40 likes.
Hard to handle when you break down his entire game. The building has stayed hot, although South Carolina's down. The building has stayed hot. They're trying to knock off Tennessee and keep this SEC regular season race alive. Tennessee trying to shut the door and walk out of here with an SEC regular season crown.
By the way, there's some heat in the building, right? We saw Mitch Kupchak is in the building. Alex English is here. And some Vols for life that are big time. Look at Al Wilson, national champion, sitting next to Grant Williams, a 2-time SEC Player of the Year. There's a 7-time NBA champ and former ACC Player of the Year 1976 with his Carolina blue on.
Here we go, inbound South Carolina.
No doubt. And like a lot of volunteer fans, Grant Williams, one of my all-time favorite college basketball players, and how he established the DNA, the toughness, the belief, the personality of how Tennessee is supposed to play.
Here we go.
Has been passed down through the hands
South
and
Carolina.
of Josiah Jordan James, Santi Vescovi.
Going right to left, all white. Back out 3 from Mack.
DJ Mack for 3.
In and out.
Big one in the
Rebound. Vescovi.
Just couldn't find any rhythm offensively. Heard Seth talk about it.
Vescovi.
Get open, run more.
Vescovi looking to inside the paint. Steps up, trying to find someone. Back to Ziegler. Ziegler to the basket. Hands it to A-Dude, and he missed the dunk.
They only average
A-Dude missed the dunk.
They're already at 18. They got to drive the ball. They have to compete going downhill in this second half. No free throw attempts by the Gamecocks in the first 20 minutes. Also a result of it.
Mack on
Gamecocks here. Mack with the ball. To the basket.
Get inside and a block.
And he gets blocked by A-Dude. Here comes Vescovi. Vescovi to Connect. Connect to the basket.
Connect, no.
No. A-Dude gets blocked. What the heck? South Carolina ball.
309th in the country. 13% of their 2-point attempts get blocked. It's because they don't have great size inside, although Colin Murray-Boyles has brought a little bit more lately, starting the last 14 games. Mack left his man behind with a hard screen.
Mack with a miss, and another rebound by Triple J.
Barnes content to slow it down and run some offense.
Triple J to Connect.
Guarded by Zachary Davis.
Connect.
Went behind
steps
him,
up and good. 37-24.
Was for Dalton Connect off of what I call NASCAR action. He's coming with speed.
NASCAR.
Into the turn. Hesitated a little bit, but man, that pull-up jump shot.
He has the last 11 points for Tennessee.
South Carolina. Back out.
Cooper out to Michi Johnson.
Going to the basket. Michi. Good. 37-26.
Competing on the offensive end. We did not see that out of South Carolina in the first 20 minutes. Mack had a forceful drive, followed up by Michi Johnson. Now South Carolina's playing like South Carolina's supposed to play.
7-26.
Big indicator for Carolina is their lack of assists. Only 5. Connect again.
A-Dude with the
and
a foul.
The whistle inside.
A-Dude went up for the shot, got fouled.
Dalton Connect comes on a NASCAR cut. Speed into the turn right there. Now he hesitates as he gets into the turn, but man, you got to eat him up. You can't let him just easy dribble into an elbow jump shot. And watch Michi Johnson. This is competing on offense. Goes strong off of 2 feet right into the chest of Jonas Adu. More of that for South Carolina in the second half is what Lamont Paris is calling for.
Adu with the free throw. He is picking up where he left off. Adu was the main offensive threat in the first 10 minutes of this game. 8 early for the junior out of Durham, North Carolina.
Really B.
He's coming off of a 12.2 block performance with 7 boards in their win Saturday at Alabama, which puts Tennessee.
Oh, he missed the free throw. Come on, A-Dude. 38-26 here. Lead is 12.
Title contender this year.
17 minutes to go.
Post position.
Right with the ball.
The bigs that are out there waiting on you. Guys like Zach Edey and Hunter Dickinson.
Top baseline for South Carolina. Mack called for it on the point. Goes up for a shot and good.
Again.
Boyles with 2 points.
Drive by South Carolina, keeping life in the building.
38-28. Lead is 10. Connect fell down.
Ball stays
Hope he's
on the
okay.
other side of the floor. Here's Vescovy. Now with 10 seconds.
Vescovy ball. 10 seconds. Shoot the 3. Triple J.
Pass to James and Cooper with
in and out.
Drive it right. Don't settle for a jump shot here if you're South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Doing just that. Pump fake got Connect up.
Oh, you want a pump fake? Misses. A-Dude rebound. A-Dude with his 7th rebound of the night.
South Carolina 32% shooting in this game. 4 of 18 from 3.
Can't win a ball game like that. Vescovy
fighting through screens. Good pressure on the ball and a Carolina takeaway. Dangerous save.
Carolina taken away from the Vols. The Vols, their 5th turnover of the night. Vescovy, Mack with the point.
Ziegler on him.
They get him to the post.
Vescovy against Mack. That's that. Why isn't Vescovy steal?
Turns it into
and a timeout.
It'll go the other way.
Tom, how about the quick
Tennessee
switch
ball
back by Santi Vescovy? Understanding I'm a better low post defender than Zakai Ziegler. Why? Because
Mack's
the
on the ground.
hands of Vescovy defensively.
Alrighty, thanks for hanging out with us. 38-28, kind of a low-scoring game. I don't think the over is going to happen. The over is going to happen tonight. It's going to be under, unless both these teams. Let's take a look. What was the score of the Tennessee-South Carolina game last time? Let's take a look. Tennessee Volunteers. Let's see, what was the score last time we played them? It was 63-59 back on January 30th. Let's see, what kind of stats did we have here? Mack had 26 and Murray had 20 and Mack had 16, Murray Bowles had 4 and Cooper had 18. Michi Johnson had 3 and Stute had 13, but he's got 3 personal fouls already, so he's not going to get there to that. So interesting. Let's see what happens here. Let me use this for All right, I'm using that so I can see players' numbers. Appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight and hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 40 likes. Appreciate y'all hitting that like. 40 likes on the channel. We are not on Facebook tonight, so hopefully we'll be back on Facebook this weekend. Still haven't tried to figure out what happened, but and 193 subs to hit 10K. That's the goal this weekend. We're going to have like a March 10K on our thumbnail as well for this weekend. And we'll get the whipped cream ready for our 10K celebration. Hopefully Triton can be there for that one because, you know, he enjoys watching me get anything to the face. A TV timeout right here. Second half TV timeout. 38-28. Tennessee up by 10. We cannot let South Carolina go on a run here. No, I did not. I did not. It was so weird because when I was going to get the Facebook up so I could see what was going on, it says that, you know, I could dispute something. I didn't know what that was.
He stripped the ball, and they both went to the floor for it. He caught an inadvertent elbow right there, then maybe a poke of the eye afterwards from Vescovy. But Jimmy, Santiago Vescovy's ability to recognize what was happening paid off.
Yeah, watch up top. Zakai Ziegler, 5 in orange.
Here we go. South
was
Carolina ball.
Mismatched
Oh, no.
to B.J. Mack, and Vescovy calls it off, knowing I'm a better, bigger low post defender, but I also am a thief, man, with those quick hands. And that's that
Vescovy
coach on
can
the
do it,
floor
man.
stuff by Santi Vescovy. We saw him actually in the timeout against Alabama, drawing up a play, making a point to Tobe Awaka. Rick Barnes doesn't just hand that draw board to anyone, and Vescovy got it and made a point. It just speaks to the culture.
All right, Triple
and the
J.
belief that Rick Barnes has and the
All of
trust he
South
has
Carolina
with his older
back,
guys,
playing
Vescovy,
defense.
Josiah, Jordan James, Adu, Ziegler.
He had
Half-court defense here for South Carolina.
I had an SEC coach tell me a couple of weeks
Ziegler
ago.
bringing it up.
Santiago Vescovy is off of our scouting report. He just doesn't
Goes it
impact
up
the
to
game
8, dude, and he
offensively for us
misses.
to be concerned.
And a
But
foul.
he impacts the game in every other way. Here's what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is late in the Alabama game. And they're drawing up a play, and Tobe
On Boyles.
Awaka wasn't real sure about what they were going to do with it. And sometimes players
Vescovy
understand
over there drawing
players better
plays.
than players understand coaches. And Vescovy took that draw board. How
Here we
can
go.
you let this
Oh,
happen
my
again?
Oh, big slam.
How can you let that happen again?
Connect
He's the
flying
most
out of
feared guy on
nowhere.
baseline,
RKO,
out of bounds under,
like
and you give him either direction.
Randy
to go, he
Orton
eats you
looking
up
like out
with a
there.
dunk shot at the rim.
Here
He's
comes
got 18. In the previous matchup, he got going late.
right with the ball.
He's been cooking since, well, about the 10-minute mark of the first half now.
Tom, that is all on South
Right,
Carolina.
Stoot.
You're not
Stoot back
physical
out
with
there.
him and force
Back
him
to
one
right.
way and dictate
Back
what
to
you
Stoot
want him
again.
to do.
He had
will
13
eat
against
you
us
up.
last time.
Carolina, its largest deficit at home this
Back
season.
to Gray.
is
Back to
13
Stoot.
in the first
He goes to the
half.
basket.
Stoot is
Good.
able to beat the buzzer. They're going to look at it and double check.
It was really close.
Stute playing for the first time in 3
Stute.
games after injuring his
Stute,
knee
not
against
Stoot.
LSU.
Stute.
You go by the horn. If you can't hear the horn over there on the review right now, can you see the clock or the red light?
South Carolina needs all the help it can get.
So
in
the
this
shot
game.
clock went out when he went up for the layup. They're seeing if it got off his hands quick
Paris
enough.
has taken his team, picked dead last in
Previous
the league.
basket is no good. Did not get out of
No
his hands.
good.
You heard the
1,
announcement
7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Nope.
from Joe Lindsay.
No good.
That's the right call. It was still on his fingertips when that clock hits.
Stute does not get it off.
0.0. You made Stute a shooter have to do it off the bounce. You'll live with that if you're Tennessee's defense.
40-28 here.
You watched
14:58 to
Dalton
go.
connect a lot this season.
Here comes Ziegler down the
What's
court.
the best way to guard him? He is getting physical now with Stute.
Ziegler
Pushed him off.
to connect.
Found the
Connect
corner.
three.
Here he is.
Missed it
misses the
that
three.
time. Rebound.
Is there any right
Nope.
way?
Well,
Vescovy took
Adu
touched it for the rebound and it went out of bounds.
But you cannot let this guy operate off baseline out of bounds. Under.
Ziegler
That's all
called
on
for it at
South
the
Carolina.
paint. He threw it
Cannot
up
be
and he
physical
made a
before the
slam
ball is
there on
ever
that
handed
play.
to
That
the
was
official,
awesome.
forcing him one way, understanding you got one of the most
Here we go.
potent, powerful, impactful
South Carolina.
offensive players in the country coming at you.
Boyles back to right.
Carolina in a 2.5-minute scoring
Carolina
drought
looking.
now.
Back to Gray.
Lon Cooper had
Gray.
a huge game the first
Studi.
time. Studi playing with confidence.
Three for Studi.
Connect just a little bit late, getting out to the shooter.
Ziegler bringing it up. Ooh, Connect just gave Gray a shot. Three.
Losing on the defensive
And
end,
out.
trying to guard Connect.
And
James
Triple J with a
collects it.
rebound. Back to Vescovy. Another
The
shot
Studi
clock
right now is checking
going.
Connect up top.
Vescovy.
Being very physical with
Looking.
every cut that Connect tries
Gray
to make.
cannot cover Connect.
James
Triple J
denied.
spins and a horrible
Down
shot.
by Gray.
Reverse
Gray
that
with the
ball, get
rebound.
The other third.
Ray. Oh,
Vescovy
almost
went for
stole
the
away.
steal. Murray Boyles shares
Boyles
it.
to
Center
Gray.
forward Josh Gray blows the
And
bunny,
misses.
gets it back.
A dude all over Gray.
Triple clutches and
and a
gets
foul.
whistle, and it's charged at Jonas Adu. Scratch that. Josiah Jordan James with the foul.
The first team foul by Tennessee this half. And South Carolina has struggled the entire game finishing. Adu got all ball. They get the whistle on Josiah Jordan James.
So Gray's going to shoot two here.
Another one coming for Josh Gray. This Saturday, a little bit of everything for you. Second game of our ABC NHL doubleheader. Bruins host the Penguins at 3 Eastern. The primetime men's college hoop game will be a top 10 Tobacco Road matchup. Carolina at Cameron to take on number 9 Duke at 6:30 on ESPN. Also in primetime over on ABC will be the Celtics and Suns at 8:30. And the stacked UFC 299 main card for Miami begins at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
40-32. Now the lead is 8.
It's a lot.
Ziegler to Gainey.
Continue to
Gainey
watch
to
the
Connect.
off-ball action to
Connect. Shoots up. And
Foul
no
tip is
good.
denied, and Gray gets it.
Gray with a rebound.
You know, the
Comes
next
Studi.
event in this building this
Studi
weekend, Jimmy
on
Dykes, is the world's
Connect, trying to
toughest
keep
rodeo.
up with him. Shoots
That
up
describes
and
what's
misses.
going on
A dude
between
rebound.
Studi and Connect right
no
now.
doubt. It is a physical
Connect.
matchup off the ball for Connect.
Studi ends up with a
Studi
takeaway.
pushes
Rick
it away
Barnes
from
beside
Connect.
himself.
A turnover for Tennessee. Here comes South Carolina.
South Carolina starting to fight back in this second half.
A-Shack.
With 13 to go.
And the crowd has been whipped into a loud.
Who was that?
Murray
30.
Boyles the bucket.
He
Boyles.
will bully ball you, and all of a sudden it's a 6-point game. And this
40
building
to
is
40-34 here. And a timeout by
Tennessee.
Barnes.
6-0 South Carolina run.
Ah, they're all fired up in South Carolina. So Carolina goes on a 6-0 run. A couple threes, a couple things in the paint there. And it is 40-34. Big game here. Tennessee wins here. They've clinched the SEC. If South Carolina wins here, they sweep Tennessee. And they still are in the running for the winning of the SEC, number 1 seed in the SEC tournament. So, SEC tournament coming up next week, Thursday and Friday. Try to do some games Wednesday. We'll see. We'll check what hockey looks like and what basketball looks like. We might cover some SEC tournament action. We'll see how it goes. But thank you guys so much for hanging out here on the Go at CeeLo. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. Trying to get to 9810 on the subscribes. And we appreciate all the love. If you're watching on Twitch, hello. If you're watching on Twitter, what's going on? And we're watching on YouTube tonight. No Facebook tonight. We'll pick Facebook back up on Saturday. So just waiting here for the commercial to come back here. Tennessee versus South Carolina. It's everything that we thought it would be. Almost time for the madness. That's right, Josh. I can't wait. Should be a fun time. With you doing NASCAR, some of us are trying to watch Tennessee and keep an eye on you as a second choice. It's fine. It's totally, I understand. But I just got to go with what that's been bringing it. So with the bots, there'll be a lot of bots showing the Tennessee game. We'll probably end up with 1,000 views, but we're gonna stick with NASCAR as much as we can when it's available. It's been doing really well for us. So. But I do understand totally. If you guys want to watch the game, I'm sure. I'd love to bring the game. I wish the game was early that we could do it because the races don't start till like 3:30, 4 o'clock. Yeah, we got to go with what's been our bread and butter. But it's been fun hanging with you guys all season, and can't wait for the tournament. So, tournament's been fun. The past years, we've had some huge crowds doing some basketball. So, huge crowds. And then after that, it's baseball time. Atlanta Braves baseball. We'll be doing play-by-play for that and all that stuff. So
tonight at Colonial Life Arena with an SEC regular season title hanging in the balance. And Alex English, who led the NBA in scoring in the decade of the 80s, Gamecock in the building tonight. Grant Williams. Yeah, guys, you need to turn it to ESPN2. It's a big game. Two-time SEC Player of the Year next to Al Wilson. Dawn Staley keeping tabs on this one. Her team undefeated in the SEC before they head up to Greenville. Yeah, it's tight. They need some offense, though, here in the last 12:42. And Mitch Kupchak, NBA champion.
We're not showing the game.
South Carolina back in the
we didn't have any
ACC
issues
days
last year with that stuff.
when he was ACC Player of the Year in 1976. Jimmy Dykes is in the building tonight. This is a big
Baseball's
deal.
almost back. That's right, man. Your Rockies. I don't know if you know, Rising Rhino, he's going to be doing Colorado Rockies games, Josh.
How about this South Carolina team?
All right, Connect, inbound to Zig.
Compete offensively.
Back to Connect.
Tom, think about this. If you're just an okay shooting
Connect
team,
looking.
you can't take just okay shots. And that's
Connect,
what South
does he
Carolina
shoot a
fell
three?
into
No.
the first half.
He finds
so far in the
Ziegler.
second half, much
Back to
better
Connect.
with
He
their
thought
shot
about shooting it.
and their
Boyles
downhill
on
game.
Connect.
They got size on
Connect
now.
to the
Trying take
basket.
advantage with speed.
And he misses, but a rebound.
No
No.
good. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, South Carolina.
It's been
Connect
a
misses the
3+ minute
layup.
drought for Tennessee.
Meshack misses the
Rick Barnes
rebound.
knows it, so he goes to isolation basketball to Dalton Connect. Seldom does he miss
Here we
those
go.
left-handed
Bringing it up.
long-reach finishes like he just did.
Where should Carolina go here?
Drive the ball downhill, move Tennessee's defense first, and continue to
Cooper
drive
with
it.
the ball. Back to
Casey Johnson cut off by Gainey.
Michi to right. Back out.
Open three to Lon Cooper.
Cooper misses.
Could have peeled the roof
And
back,
Tennessee
that
ball.
one gone in, and it's knocked out of bounds by Davis.
Good job by Ziegler, though. He was absolutely outsized, but his fight for the ball.
Yeah, they're Rising Rhino is going to be doing the play-by-play
What does Rick
for
Barnes do right now in
Rockies
this
games
possession?
this year.
Does he
That's what I
trust
heard.
Dalton Connect?
Here we go.
Or does he
Ziegler
trust his
bringing it in.
offense? Keep the ball
Ziegler to
moving is what it
Meshack.
looks like.
Meshack to Connect.
Connect's going to need an
Connect.
ice bath after this one. He
Back
draws a
out to
double.
Ziegler. Ziegler looking.
Block a post and hard.
He goes to the
Ziegler
basket
takes it himself,
and gets
but he gets
rejected
called for the foul.
by Boyle.
And then a collision. I hope everybody's okay.
But I think it's a
Lon
foul.
Cooper came out of his sneakers at the end of that play.
Tom, nothing cute. Even you, nothing cute, nothing finesse, nothing easy is expected in this game with 11:40 to go.
So I think Tennessee defensive rebound. Let's see what they do here. Was it a foul? Foul on Cooper. So yes, so Ziegler's going to go to the line and shoot two here. So 40-34 is the score here. 11 minutes to go. This is going to be a good one all the way down to the end. I have a feeling we're going to be okay with it. So lots coming up on the channel. Make sure you're subscribing if you're new. If you're not, I think the 32 that are here are subscribed to me already, because the analytics on UT games has been like 98% subscribed, so which is good. Y'all keep on coming back. You know where to come back to, so I do appreciate that. So coming up after after this game on ESPN2 is BYU versus Iowa State on ESPN2 tonight. On ESPN is Wednesday night basketball, which is NBA on ESPN. So A Dude with 9, Connect with 18, Ziegler with 4, Vasquez 0 points, but he's got 4 rebounds. The two guys that don't score any points, they're doing at least getting rebounds. They got 10 rebounds combined on both teams. At least Triple J's got 4 points. So leading point getter so far for South Carolina is Michi with 8. So Double like, thank you, Cotton. Always appreciate it. At least I got you modded on both of them, so. She'll have to keep me. I'll miss both Kentucky games this year. What were we doing last year? What were we doing for the Kentucky game last time? What were we doing? We missed it too. I don't know what happened. Was I out of town? Something happened where I couldn't do the first Kentucky Tennessee game. It was like a 100 to 105. Probably one of the best games of the year. We know that Kentucky's going to give up 100 points. We know that. We know that Tennessee's going to score 100 points on Saturday, even in at home. So we know Tennessee's going to score 100 points. Is it 103 to 92? Yeah. So what if the spread is the over under's 200 for this game coming up? What if the over under's 200 points? Wouldn't that be crazy? I'd love to do that game too. Tennessee or North Carolina at Duke. What's up, Canyon, man? What's going on, dude? $14 Kansas for number 1 Houston, and then Carolina Duke. Man, what a game on ESPN. Tennessee, Kentucky might be nothing.
To a 1-win lead over both South Carolina and Alabama. They have the tiebreaker against Alabama. South Carolina, though, with a win tonight, could set up a scenario where you have a
Ziegler shooting too.
Tie for the regular season title, or Tennessee could just win it outright.
34.
Another free throw coming for Zakai Ziegler.
And I am firmly convinced Tennessee should be a 1 seed right now. If they win this game, all those bracket projections, I think, will slide Tennessee up to that 4th 1 seed overall.
There you go, right, bringing it in.
Knock Arizona down.
To Boyles.
They've won 5 straight against top 25 opponents. They've never beaten 3 top 15 opponents in 3 consecutive games in program history. They have an opportunity for that tonight.
Cooper.
Cooper
shooting 3.
Cooper.
And outs. Rebound, Connect.
Carolina needs those.
Watch out behind you, Connect.
Their defense, though, has been sensational, locking down Tennessee to the tune of no field goals.
Davis tried with a steal there. Ziegler now
only the 4th
with the ball.
Attempt by South Carolina.
Connect says, hey, give it to me.
Ziegler's
like, nah, I'm going to the basket. Ziegler crossover to Iwaka.
Out front, and Murray Boyles with the reach-in.
And a Boyles on a foul on Iwaka.
To make that post-entry pass. Dancing with the ball, not to get his own shot. Dancing with it to free himself up to deliver that thing to Iwaka on that low block. Smart, tough, high IQ point guard right here. Dance with it, dance with it. Why? I'm trying to feed the low post. Bam, right there. I finally got an angle. That is so well done by Zakai.
3 for Connect.
Off the baseline.
He got fouled. 4-point play. 4-point play coming up.
Those plays could ultimately be the difference in this game. Not able to choke off this kid's water. I mean, that's just easy
blocked by
money.
Iwaka.
Double stagger up top.
Oh, wow.
Davis
guarding
so be it if
Connect.
Tennessee dives someone out of it and dunks on you. Don't let this guy run to that left corner and elevate into a foul and a shot.
Zachary Davis is the one that got caught up in the stagger screen. What responsibility
Connect going to a 4-point play here
for not picking him up?
It's a combination of stuff. Zachary Davis
was
into his body, but not into his space, and he wasn't
good. I'm trying to figure out why I didn't do the Kentucky game. What was I doing?
Players talking to his young kid about that. That's just a really tough cover for Zachary Davis.
46-34.
If this guy gets picked off, those other defenders have
Coach
to knock
in his
Dalton
face,
Connect
Davis's
off of his
face.
scoring
Like, you
path.
can't be doing that to Connect, man. So inbound
Tennessee
here.
Picking up full court again. It's his second 4-point play of the season for Dalton Connect.
Back to right.
He also
right,
did
bringing it up.
Texas A&M back
to
first week
Boyles.
of
Back to
February.
Michi.
Johnson around the screen.
Back up 2. In and out. Iwaka rebound. Connect. Bringing it down. 10:40 to go here. Tennessee up 46-34.
They run a double at Connect. Tennessee passes out of it.
Oh, he threw it away. A-Dude got the
Knocked out of
rebound.
bounds by South Carolina. Got a fingertip on it, I suppose. But
so Tennessee ball.
Sellout crowd of 18,000 here at Colonial Life Arena generally disagrees.
if Dalton Connect scores off this baseline out of bounds under,
you're going to lose your mind.
I may leave.
Why not go zone? Would that be helpful?
Well, if you play zone out of bounds under, most teams don't.
You notice that South Carolina really had to shoot three again. Air ball. But a rebound of Waka.
Let him get a touch, you know.
I was prepared, Jimmy. I would have gone Vin Scully for the final 10:30 if you would have just walked out of the building.
Turns it over. Now South Carolina ball.
Versatility of Connect. I'm not huge on numbers, but I love these numbers. Coming into tonight,
10:27 to go, 34-46.
He's taken 83 shots off of screens, 73 catch and shoot.
Connect comes
shots,
off the bench.
Shots off the pick
or is he
and
just
roll
stepped? Yep. So Connect is on the bench.
That's as good of a versatile offensive player we've seen in the college game in a long,
Triple J,
long
Ziegler,
time.
A-Dude.
South Carolina has figured out the one absolute way you can keep him from scoring.
Back to right. Right.
Here's Cooper.
Back to Cooper. Cooper looking for a three.
And pulls for three.
In and out. Rebound Meshack.
Empty possession for South Carolina, down a dozen.
Tom, the question is why
Meshack gives it to Ziegler.
Just don't play zone out of bounds under defense. You can't
Ziegler
just switch
looking.
It up for this game
back to Meshack. Meshack at the bottom of your screen. Tries to find Vescovy in the paint. Couldn't do it. Vescovy brings it back out. Throws it up to A-Dude, and he hits it that time.
Crashing down from high up. Jonas A-Dude with the bucket. Largest lead of the game for Tennessee. After the Tennessee timeout.
48-34.
He is such a weapon, A-Dude, as a 7-footer.
Right.
In that naked corner, empty roll
and a foul. Michi to the basket and a foul.
It's another conversation. But A-Dude, there's nobody in this corner on the right side to roll off of to disrupt his pass.
Make sure you're hitting that like button, y'all.
Vescovy going to his left with his left paw as the deliverer of the basketball.
40 likes. Let's see if we can get the 50.
To stop that action in that empty corner.
Meshack with the foul. Here's Michi Johnson at the free throw line. Junior from Cleveland, Ohio. At Garfield Heights, he played for his uncle at Garfield Heights High School. His dad was an assistant coach. His dad was a great player growing up in that same area where he competed with and befriended a guy, one of his contemporaries, LeBron James. In fact, Michi was in the locker room after his last
Johnson
game
makes the first one, 48-35.
Golden State.
And rebound, Vescovy. 9 minutes to go.
I mean, that's a real smile. You can tell LeBron
Ziegler.
knows Michi.
Do you think Michi knew that guy's going to be on his way to 40,000 points?
Well, no, I'm just saying that's a different
A-Dude
picture
to Triple J, back to Vescovy. Vescovy to the basket to A-Dude. He finds Ziegler wide open over there. Just not enough time to shoot a three. Ziegler crossover, switch back, and misses.
Michi Johnson
Ziegler for a three-point shot.
Get 21 in the second half. They need him to put that cape on, turn into a superhero.
Who's that? That's Michi. 48-37.
Only 2 team fouls on Tennessee in this half. Is also a big story.
Ziegler with the ball.
As physical as they are.
Up by 11.
You've got to continue to drive it if you're South Carolina.
Great pass.
A-Dude misses. Ziegler to A-Dude, and he missed.
Stop the ball, build a wall right here for Tennessee. These guards are going to turn the corner and get down.
Cooper, coast to coast to the basket. Good. 48-39. 8:23 to go.
Lamont Paris knows the same thing. We can't get back in this game trying to be cute. We've got to be dog-determined, dog-tough, competitive offensive team.
Meshack
well
ball
done
here.
by Cooper.
Top of the point to Ziegler, three.
Meanwhile, Ziegler says, "I got your back."
Let's go. Triple three for Ziegler.
Just below the clip of Dalton Connect in SEC play. Remember this, Tennessee last year in the NCAA tournament did not have Zakai Ziegler. They also didn't have
Michi Johnson.
Connect. This
back
is a different animal
to
this year. This
Mac.
team in orange.
Mac. Turnover by Wright.
Tell me a better set of hands in college basketball guarding the ball.
That's number 9 for South Carolina. Vescovy ball here. Back to Meshack. Meshack looking. Meshack to Ziegler. Ziegler spin move.
A-Dude banging down.
Back out to Vescovy.
BJ Mack.
Only a ball screen.
A-Dude comes back out to help. He shoots it up and misses again.
14-footer.
Good look, though. You use
A-Dude, 11 points, 7 rebounds.
Ball turnover.
Michi. Back to Mac. Mac to Michi. Michi to the basket,
Nice
throws it up,
hesitation. He
and
really
an out
changes
foul.
Speeds well. He's able to draw the foul. It's on the floor. South Carolina showing late life. Is there enough clock left for a comeback?
(51-39), Tennessee up here. They win here, they clinch the SEC, and we celebrate, and Saturday doesn't mean anything. They'll roll into the SEC tournament, the #1 seed. They'll play on Friday, and they'll play. We'll see who they play. But appreciate all the love tonight, guys. And thanks for the likes. We're trying to get to 50 likes. We're at 40. We appreciate you. Maybe YouTube will start pushing us out here pretty soon, but if not, it's okay. If you see the bots, make sure you're reporting those guys. They're on their last length of survival. This is their last week to have some fun. If you are a subscriber and you're here tonight and you haven't said anything, make sure you say hi. I'd love to say hi to you. If you're watching Ninja, we do appreciate you. But make sure you speak up. Say go Big Orange or go Vols or whatever in the chat. We'd love to see you guys. If you're new and you haven't spoke anything tonight, make sure you say hi. We would love to say hi to you back. If not, I totally get it. Sometimes you just want to be quiet and just watch the game or listen to the game at my course. But no. For another hour. Game's going by pretty quick. I know that. See you, JT. I wish you luck, man. I heard about your stuff. I wish you luck, dude. Praying for you. Tomorrow, look for a daytime Atlanta Braves game. Daytime Atlanta Braves game tomorrow. Be audio only, but it'll be a game. So just waiting on the audio, y'all. Subscribe, hit the like button, become a member, or just sit here and watch. That helps us the best. Who do you think in the SEC tournament is going to make a big-time play? Houston and UCF, 42 all.
He is the best two-way guard in America.
And then Houston just goes up by 3.
Cougars lead. Coming up next year on ESPN2, the Foose is loose in aim.
I love the Foose. Carves out space, rebounds, runs the floor, does all the dirty work.
Number 20 versus number 6. Tom, the Cyclones have not lost in Hilton Coliseum all season.
Great minds think alike, KC. They're 17-0 at home. Meanwhile, there's some dudes playing college basketball. Jimmy Dykes, simply hard to guard.
Yeah, well, here's my national hard-to-guard team, and Jamal Shedd's going to be one of them. It starts obviously with
Truck
Zach
is off
Edey.
this
The guy's
week.
just a monster. He's unguardable, and so is Dalton Connect, by the way. Those two guys, MVPs of their league. R.J. Davis has not been a better small guard in college ball all year. Jamal Shedd, I agree with the coach. He's the best two-way guard at the point guard spot that we have in the college game. And I love Tristan Newton. He's on the best team in college basketball. He leads UConn in points, rebounds, and assists. His overall game. Those are my national
I like UConn too.
hard-to-guard dudes as we head into Champ Week next week.
Houston has opened up a 3-point lead on UCF on the road, where the Knights have 3 top 25 wins already this season. Dalton Connect, 22 points on 19 shots. He's hit 5 of 9 from
All right,
deep.
inbound
He has
here.
been unstoppable
Right.
on the baseline.
Where's that
out of
Michi?
bounds
I can't.
plays.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Gives it right to Boyles. Slammer
Tennessee got
jammer.
lost defensively.
Yeah, there were
51-41,
three
lead is
switches
10.
involved, and the third one, they couldn't quite cover up, and it was on Connect.
Vescovy here. Back to Adu.
Connect now
Adu
guarded by
to
Michi
Triple J.
Johnson. That cut isn't there.
To
Run him to
Vescovy.
the top of the key. Vescovy to
Vescovy.
Ziegler.
To Ziegler to
Beautiful bounce
Adu.
to Adu gives it up.
Oh, it bounced
From
off of
underneath.
Boyles' back.
And now Vescovy
in trouble there. Trying to get it to Triple J, but turns it over.
Big defensive possession by South Carolina. Down
7th
10.
turnover of the night for Tennessee.
6.5 to
Leads
go.
in turnovers.
Drive it right. Continue to drive it.
Michi tries to get to the basket.
Vescovy out in the kitchen of Michi Johnson. And that's the first on the Tennessee guard.
And that's just a big physical SEC drive through contact, though, by Michi Johnson.
South Carolina still not in the bonus.
Foul, so you got to stay aggressive because you want to score with the clock stopped if you're South Carolina.
And Kenneth, the truck is on Saturday as well.
Lamont Paris had a great description of what makes Michi
Boyles,
Johnson great.
back into Michi to right.
And consistent.
Right, looking, back to Michi.
Shot clock at 10.
You told me the same thing at lunch today about me.
Looking, he needs to shoot a 3 here pretty quick. Triple J. Michi goes to the basket.
Yes, it is. I left out your humbleness.
And Vescovy gets another foul.
Another one on Vescovy. That's his second.
I love the game plan, though, by South Carolina, understanding we've got to drive it.
How's that an offensive foul? That's
drag
ridiculous.
The officials into this game. And now the
he took his shoulder
foul by
into
Tennessee, creeping closer and closer to that bonus are the Gamecocks. Wow, what a play.
Tennessee ball. Turnover, South Carolina trying to get it in.
A one-man press on the baseline, out of bounds under defense.
Tennessee with a takeaway.
Ziegler bringing it up.
South Carolina down, a team that's made each of its last 3.
Ziegler to A-Dude.
We've not seen one possession of the 1-3-1, which flipped the game for South Carolina here Saturday against Florida.
Went up for the shot, got fouled.
Thought he stripped it, so did everybody else not wearing orange in this building. Instead, it's the first on a South Carolina guard.
Time and time again, Rick Barnes has gone to that.
Yep.
I love the description. I heard it a couple of weeks ago by
Coach, that
NASCAR action. Coming with speed, right into a turn, right into a curve, getting that momentum coming downhill.
Connect to the free throw line after the face rake, and he's got another one coming. He's got 21. Tip off
52-41.
ESPN NBA Friday doubleheader, 7:30 Eastern. Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs hosts Anthony Edwards and the T-Wolves, followed by Giannis and the Bucks, continuing their West Coast swing against LeBron and the Lakers. Coverage begins at NBA Countdown at 7 o'clock.
You know what's interesting about
53-41.
He's taken a lot of shots
5:53 to go.
defensively. On Synergy, he's the 23rd best defender in the SEC. Out of all the dudes that play. Now, he's the 6th best defender on the best defensive team in the country.
All right, here we go.
But 23rd overall is not
bringing
bad.
it down.
He's really good guarding the pick and roll action, and he's really good in isolation as a defender.
And he is elite on the offense.
looking to the basket again.
Michi Johnson left it short. Look at Murray.
Rebound.
Out to Cooper.
Cooper.
Yeah.
3.
It deserves to go
53-44.
for Tennessee. The next one deserves to go in, and a shot of energy back into the building.
At 2:30, all right.
The superstar, the main character of the night. Connect. The Greeley Breeze
the ball. Calling A-Dude out for the block. To help. Connect to the basket. And misses.
Carolina able to get it and looking to
53-44. 5 minutes
to
to
the
go.
rim and release it with his left. That's one thing, but that's a very, very difficult, tough two that he tried to make.
Boyles the Mac. Mac against Triple J to Michi 3. In and out, rebound, connect.
Tennessee has gone 3.5 minutes without a bucket, Jay.
Tom, it's a possession game right now for Rick Barnes. He's got a 9-point lead, 4.5 to go. Run the clock and make sure Dalton Connect stays involved right now offensively. A lot of late clock shots coming up for Tennessee.
Bad foul. Mac fouls
cookie jar.
Ziegler.
It's a second on B.J. Mack.
I say bad foul because you're fouling, 30 feet from the rim.
Yeah.
And I believe the shot clock was down to single digits. And now Zakai Ziegler, who's as good of a closeout guard from the free throw line in college ball that we have, steps to the stripe for the Vols.
71% on the season.
Vols have been leading this whole entire game.
2 for 2 tonight. Michi Johnson gets a breather.
A couple times. Good. Vols in the bonus here. So
Johnson has been the catalyst for South Carolina offensively. Studi has hit a couple of big threes. We'll see who they turn to over the last 4.5 minutes and how long Michi Johnson sits. Clutch, 2 for 2.
You might as well just put 2 points on the board if it's around that 4-minute mark or less.
Ziegler
Kai Ziegler
with a good free throw. 55-44, lead is 11 again. Here comes Cooper.
8 points tonight. He had 18 in the first matchup. A South Carolina win on Rocky Top.
Back to Boyles, back to Wright. Wright spins in the paint, shoots up, and fouled by Vescovy. That's his third.
And Vescovy gambled that time, trying to reach behind and allowed Wright, who's a jump shooter, to make a pretty good play off the bounce.
Tennessee basketball. What's up, Emily? Welcome
high
back.
IQ, but this reach right there allows Jacoby Wright to pivot to that restricted arc and get to the front of the rim. Tennessee 407 away from an SEC regular season title.
Here's Jacoby Wright at the free throw line. South Carolina is only 2 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. Meshack returns. Vescovy sits with 3 personals.
You know, Rick Barnes puts Meshack back in the game, his best defender. I've been talking with Meshack all year long about, well, hey, when are you and I going to go one-on-one? And walking out of the building after shoot around, he looked at me and said, a lot of dudes have
45
tried.
Lead is 10.
They never recovered.
4 minutes to go.
They never recovered from it.
Regular season championship.
I believe him.
Meshack.
He had the play of the game to key the Tennessee comeback in Tuscaloosa on Saturday after a big 3 with a steal.
Back to Ziegler.
One of the best defenders in the game, Ziegler.
Back to Triple J, gets it into A-Dude.
A rough second half.
Couple bounce and almost stolen away.
Here's James.
Back to Triple J. Back to Connect. Connect, shoot 3.
And
an air ball.
Shot clock
and
violation.
a shot clock violation.
Carolina trailing by 10, 3:36 to play. Will Connect and Tennessee wrap it up, or can the Gamecocks keep this race alive?
Alrighty, so we are down to the nitty-gritty here. 3 minutes to go. 55-45. Lead is 10. South Carolina ball here. Boyles got 10. Max got 5. Davis has got 3. Johnson's got 11. And Cooper's got 8. On the other side, Tennessee 11. A-Dude 11. Connect with a quiet 24 points. He's 5 for 10 from the 3-point line. Ziegler 11. Vescovy 0 points. He's got 3 personal fouls. He does have 5 rebounds though, and then 4 for Triple J. So the 3 boys on the top always doing their thing. And it's down to 3 minutes left. If Tennessee wins this, they clinch the SEC #1 seed in the tournament. And the Saturday game will just be fun on Saturday, which that's what we need. A home game, last home game for some against Kentucky. So, of course, the first game wasn't Rupp Arena. We put 103 points on Kentucky in Rupp Arena, though Kentucky's given a lot of people 100 points. Arkansas scored 100 points on them this week. So, on Saturday, I believe it was.
Starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up that they were the chase me first. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn a limited 1.5% cash back on every purchase. Chasing business unlimited time. Make more from which choice. Everyone thinks please.
Just wait on the commercial break to come back, y'all.
Vacation rentals are just for legs. Try one you'll actually like.
At BYU, talk about opposing styles.
It's about imposing your identity on the game. Can Iowa State take BYU out of their rhythm, run them off the three-point line, speed them up, and then create offense out of their defense? Lipsy, an elite on-ball defender.
And Rob Dillingham and high-scoring Kentucky in Nashville.
This is a Kentucky team. Anyone on the perimeter can go and have a big night. Dillingham is explosive. I call him
Vanderbilt has
the
a 100-point night
microwave
tonight.
of college basketball.
He can fill it up. The Cats can fill it up. That game is in Lexington. It's coming up next on the SEC Network for now.
Do they have senior night?
I believe that if there are any seniors there.
Plenty of seniors in rough. They just sit right behind us. By the way, Kentucky, 100 points 6 times this season. It's the most since the national championship team of 1996.
With all that talent that Kentucky, Dalton Connect has more 25-point games this year than all of Kentucky guys combined. Think about that. That's
Great
how
nugget,
good this
Jimmy
kid
Dice.
has been. And this is what's at stake right now with 3:36 to go. Can Tennessee close it out and get that SEC regular season
Tennessee
title
wins
and move
today
up
or
to the
Saturday,
fourth
they're
one seed
guaranteed they will
overall.
avoid
Every
double-digit
bracket
losses
will
for the
project
season.
them if they know what they're doing to that 1 seed line if Rick Barnes' guys are able to close this thing out.
Last time they won.
All right, here we go.
Regular
Boyles
season outright. Chris
bringing it to
Lofton, Wade
Cooper.
Chisholm were the
Cooper
stars.
bringing
Bruce
it up.
Pearl was coaching, and they went 3-0 against South
Cooper,
Carolina
two.
that season.
Jordan,
The
right back to
07-08
Michi.
year.
Michi three.
Michi Johnson's
In and out.
off the bench.
Rebound.
hoists the three and tracks down the
Michi
mid-six
again.
to
He
the
shot
tip.
it, got his
Now
own
he's
rebound.
downhill. Now he
And
finishes.
good to the
Just stay with
basket.
it. I mean, first of all, the next team foul on Tennessee. are in the bonus.
55-47.
A big-time
Ziegler,
loose
3
ball
minutes to
gathered
go
by
here.
South
Calling the
Carolina to
defense
stay in
here.
this
Calling
game.
the offense. Triple J out to the point. Back to connect to the bottom of your screen. Back to Ziegler at the top of the point.
5 minutes without a bucket for Tennessee.
Back to
Wide open
A-Dude.
A-Dude.
And good. There you go.
Why did he bounce it? But he did it to
47.
kind of
Lead is 10.
rhythm
2:50
dribble
to go.
himself to that left paw.
Emily says,
Pound
love you
that
too,
thing
Tennessee
inside when the game's
basketball.
at stake.
Love you
What a pressure
too.
release is A-Dude.
Michi Johnson
Michi
takes the
again
ball.
to the basket.
And the ball
Rebound.
is saved by
South Carolina. Mack with the
Here's
three.
Mack. Yep.
Drains the three.
PJ
Mack.
with his second triple. South Carolina uses a timeout. They've closed within 7. What a scene in Columbia.
BJ Mack is a key guy, Tom, because he gets good looks. If he rises up to be a 40% shooter for the rest of the month of March, it is a good sign for the Gamecocks. Rise, release, rotation, and the door is still open.
All right, so 2:34 to go, down by 7. South Carolina, big 3-point shot from Mack. He's got 8 points now. He's 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. Big man shooting a 3. So let's see, 57-50. Make sure you're hitting that like button or trying to get to 50 likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, we appreciate you. I guess you can't have the algorithm for everything, right? The YouTube chooses what you do good in NASCAR, that's what it's gonna push you. If you do basketball, you can only do one. That's okay though.
And the app, including a couple of Sonic blockbusters. Number 14, Kansas, goes to Rocket City to take on number 1, Houston, followed by Tobacco Road rivalry. Number 7, North Carolina, 9th-ranked Duke at 6:30 Eastern. Carolina going for a sweep against Duke. Armando Bacot at 25-10 in their first matchup.
Tom,
Cockpit's been rocking tonight.
Oh, my gosh. Every arena we've gone to this year in big games, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, it has felt different than years past. And we talked about earlier, this league has 5 of the top 17 teams right now in the AP poll. I think there's 6 teams that go to Nashville, maybe 7 with a little bit of chance to win it.
I think the big picture with this league, 3 in the top 10 nationally in scoring, and yet we're seeing a great defensive effort from both sides tonight. A game that's in the 50s with 2.5 to play.
Yeah, the offensive firepower in this league has
Ziegler.
elevated right now. They are second to none. And now Tennessee with a lot of game pressure
Ziegler
on them,
tripped
but this
over
is
on
an
the camera guy.
experienced, mature
Ziegler
team
in.
that did not get
Triple J
rattled.
getting double
Alabama
team,
will
finds
get
Connect.
rattled in this building
Full
with
court
2:30
press
to go.
for South Carolina.
Carolina showed the press for the first time. 2:25 to play.
Ziegler slowly bringing it up.
You can running the baseline.
Yeah, you gave Connect the option to go
there at the
either way.
bottom.
He loves this side of the floor in an isolation game.
Guarded by Jacoby Wright at
Connect.
6'2".
Shoots up
Turnaround
2.
jumper.
Good.
That's why
Just
you go
like
to
you've done it
Dalton
every
Connect on this
day.
side of the floor.
59-50. 2 minutes to go.
Frame just
26
rises up
points
and
for
gets good
Dalton
vision of
Connect.
that rim.
Michi
Michi
Johnson crosses
finds
over
a
Ziegler, finds
Cooper.
Cooper.
Good.
Yes, sir. Timeout, South Carolina, 1:56 to play.
59-53.
It's a
Cooper with a big
6-point
3.
game. We'll catch our breath. Back to Columbia in just a moment.
You got to love these college basketball games at the end, right? 2 minutes takes an hour. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. Hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming in. We're trying to get to 50 likes. Hit that subscribe if you like Tennessee basketball. If you like basketball in general, we're going to be bringing you a lot here in the month of March and then into April. We go all the way to the national championship game of the NCAA. If you like Atlanta Braves, make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe. We're going to be doing play-by-play for them starting on March 28th. If you like NASCAR, we're going to be doing that as well this weekend. So, a lot of fun here.
49% three-point shooter. Zakai Ziegler gets beaten off the bounce just enough to force Vescovy to come to that elbow protection. And that paint touch right there with the right foot frees up Talon Cooper. Vescovy probably second-guessing, why did I come off? Twos right now aren't nearly as detrimental as a three. And the building, once again, rises up in noise. It rises up in heat.
All right,
and
here we
it
go.
rises up in pressure
Ziegler
on
with
Tennessee.
the ball. Kind of a little bit of a full court press here for South Carolina. Ziegler with
Here's
the ball.
Connect.
Minute and 44 to
Looking at
go.
the
We
block
cannot
guarded
afford
by
to miss
Johnson
one here.
now.
Connect almost, he almost threw it over. Connect's head.
Ziegler.
Connect
This
gets it
is his
back.
game. Isolation on
Connect
this
shoots a
side.
three. Why?
Ball, no.
Why did you shoot the three?
By South Carolina's Murray Boyle.
That was
Never
dumb.
tried to attack it. Dalton Connect settled for a long jumper.
Johnson
Michi to the
crossed him
basket. He
over, then
lost
forgot
it.
the basketball.
Back to Boyles.
Murray
Boyles to the
Boyles
basket.
is
And a
going to the free
foul
throw
on
line.
And the
Adu.
Gamecocks have missed multiple shots at the rim in this game. And Adu's had a lot to do with it. But they've also missed the ones that you've got to make. And the guy that goes left and lefter stops the clock, gets himself to the free throw line.
Carolina just 9 of 17 at the rim, to your point. Here's Colin Murray Boyles. Local product that played at AC Flora High School here in Columbia, 4-star recruit. And he has blossomed into a
59,
superstar.
54.
Only a case of
Lead is
mononucleosis
5.
kept him on the shelf early. Kind of stunted his ability to impact the game in November and December.
Why he shot the three, I have no clue.
Cooper,
And he
the
missed it, and they get the rebound.
5-point deficit
Cooper got
for
the
Carolina
rebound.
As we approach the 1-minute mark.
Boyles comes out for the block.
Michi Johnson left Ziegler.
Michi Johnson good. 59-56. A minute to go. Give it to Dalton.
For Connect.
Dalton. Come on. 54 seconds. 10 on the shot clock.
Cooper stays in front. Now with 7. Here's
Hey, dude, wide open.
And a smart but
foul.
hard foul from Michi Johnson.
How about Rick Barnes goes to Dalton Connect as the pick and roll handler. Why? Because he's 6'6". And he can get the pass out of his hands into the roll action of the 7-foot
Cooper
Adu.
was on
if
Dalton
that's
pretty
Zakai
good.
Ziegler or Santi Vescovy, that double team probably takes the pass away. And now Jonas Adu with a big
Huge free throws right here.
Adu just 63% on the season. Big.
Lead is 4.
Makes it a 2-possession game with 47 seconds left.
Meshack comes in.
Jemai Meshack replaces Connect.
Tough teams and tough guys, though. They close you out, regardless of the percentage on the year.
Misses the second free throw. It's 4-point game. 44 seconds to go. Michi to the basket. Did not get the call, but a rebound.
And then a whistle for a reach-in after Adu got it, and he'll be shooting at the other end.
How about the
So,
number of
foul
orange
on
jerseys
South
Tom
Carolina.
Hartman
Adu
got
goes
back
back to
and
the
built a
line.
wall. They got inside the painted area of the floor and forced just a lot of traffic for Johnson
Michi
to
just tried to
work
run
through.
down there.
I like the aggressiveness, but I love the big orange wall defensively in their conversion defense by Tennessee.
Here comes Mack into the
DJ Mack
game.
returns. He'll replace Murray Boyles. He's a 3-point threat. Justin Gainey and Rick Barnes talking on the Tennessee sideline.
38 seconds away from a regular season title.
Miss
Missed it
again.
in. Doors still open for Carolina.
60-56.
Cooper into Meshack.
Cooper
Elite
trying
defender.
for 3.
Ball fake got him up. No whistle on the
No
jump.
whistle on the
Adu
foul.
rebound.
And it's game
27 seconds
GG.
left, and Tennessee going back to the free throw line. And now ice
The crowd
being
thinks
thrown onto
Cooper
the floor.
got
Should that
fouled.
have been a whistle on the jumper?
I'd have to see the review of it. You put Meshack in because he is your clamp down defender. And Meshack gets bumped off the action, and Talon Cooper, if anything, Cooper, I think he's jumping to his right. I think it's a good no call. The step back right there by Cooper, and he jumps into the side of Meshack.
Yeah, he does jump into Meshack.
Just enough for the officials to say play on. Not a popular call.
Everybody's showing glasses to the ref.
I agree. And so free throws coming. They're going to
Cooper
look.
jumped into Meshack.
I'm not sure exactly what they're looking at unless they're looking at the foul after the three-point shot. They didn't call it. They can't go back and call it now. And perhaps
hit your free throws exactly.
And so 2 shots coming for Santiago Vescovi, who in his career has been money at the free throw line in the last 2 minutes.
The line is
80% of the season. It jumps to 90% late in the game.
I remember I told you that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and it still stands.
The line was 4.5.
I'm still using your best
Remember
stuff.
that.
Colin Murray-Boyles back on the floor for South Carolina. Davis takes a seat. Now 27 seconds away from an outright league title.
2 teams that are built a little bit different, but similar in terms of the ruggedness, the physicality, the
all right, Vescovi hits
emphasis on
both.
defense. Still time.
Lead is 6, 26 seconds ago. Here comes
only
Cooper.
2 points of the night for Vescovi.
Gives it to Wright. Back to Michi. Michi to the basket. Shoots it up and gets fouled by Meshack. We'll take that.
Remaining.
We'll take that.
Third on Meshack.
Oh, yeah, the under will win. Huge, big time.
Meshack goes with a verticality play. He goes straight up, and the contact gets Johnson to the free throw line.
81% on the season for Michi Johnson. Connect returns. Carolina counters with Zachary Davis. Down 6 with 18 to play.
You got to have a make, and you got to face guard. You got to gamble defensively if you're South Carolina.
Gamecocks with 4 steals so far tonight. Not a big number.
62-57. Here comes a full court press.
Ziegler has that clock in his head. He doesn't rush right now to get
Ziegler.
press alignment set up. Good job by double
Gets it
Z.
into Vescovi. Back to Ziegler. No one's fouling. No one's fouling.
And Michi Johnson, little late getting there, may have cost him a couple of ticks.
14.9 seconds. I can feel a championship.
Tennessee looking for what would be its 11th SEC regular season title in program history, and the 6th outright, the first since 2008.
Rick Barnes went over 800 wins this year, and I would argue that he has been at his best this season. His interaction with his guys, the trust level that he has, the timeout at Alabama on Saturday, close the game out, trusting Santi Vescovi. And he's got a real team that's capable of getting to the Final Four, if not beyond.
Oh, Ziggy, that's right.
He's never been there. Ziegler makes it a 3-possession game with the free throw.
57, 13 seconds.
Michi. Johnson's going to try to get one up quick.
Johnson goes to the basket
and with the left,
good.
Sinks it in. Big second half for Michi Johnson. 6.6 remaining.
Michi, 64-59.
James
Triple J with the ball.
Fouled. He'll
He
go
gets
to the line with
fouled.
6 seconds left. You mentioned Barnes' 800th win. He's sitting at 802 right now. He's one of just 15 coaches in NCAA Division I history with over 800 wins.
Talking with Rick Barnes today, a young coaching staff recruits, an older coaching staff evaluates, and they evaluated Dalton Knecht different than anybody else in the college game. Dalton Knecht was judged as a top 40, maybe top 50 guy in the portal, and Rick Barnes and his older staff that evaluates you instead of recruiting you said, we see something special in this kid.
Triple J hits one, 65-59.
One of the main reasons
6 seconds left. GG.
Tennessee is going to walk out of here with an SEC regular season title.
Championship
they
Saturday
will be
does
a
not
1
mean
seed
anything.
in the projected brackets starting tomorrow morning.
Michi
Swings
it.
off the
Big
mark.
slam
The slam means
by
nothing. It
Boyle
won't count anyway.
to
And the
finish
Tennessee
it.
Volunteers
And the
have
Tennessee
wrapped up an
Vols
SEC
come in
outright
and
regular
defeat
season
South
title.
Carolina.
Connect will get a ring, but they think there is much more in store for this veteran team that now has a go-to scorer.
Without a doubt. And South Carolina, to me, is Sweet 16 good as well. They just got beat by a better club tonight. And the maturity of this team, but I said it in the second half, Tom. Tennessee last year in the NCAA tournament did not have Zakai Ziegler. They did not have Dalton Knecht.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so final score 66-59 is the score. Tennessee pulls it off and becomes the SEC champ, regular season champ. We don't have to worry about Saturday's game. Congratulations, Kentucky, you're next. That's right. So Kentucky will be going to Knoxville, so it should be a great senior night for those guys and a great game. It should be. So unfortunately, I will not be doing that game on Saturday. We'll be doing some NASCAR. So this is our last regular season game of the year. For unless something happens, it rains or something, maybe we'll see what happens. But thanks for hanging out with us guys during the season. It's been fun. We started at the Maui Classic and went all the way to now, and then tournament time's coming. We'll have to base it on what the schedule is. I don't really know who's going to. I know Tennessee will probably playing on Friday, and then we'll go from there. If it's during the daytime, you might get an audio only stream. It might be at work. I'm not too sure yet. So, but thank you all for hanging with us during the regular season. We had to fight the bots. They were showing the games over there, but you guys still came back and watched me, which I do appreciate you. But so much fun. Let's see real quick at the box scores real quick here, as Tennessee is the SEC champs. SEC champs. Yeah, next week, Friday, SEC tournament here in Nashville. I'd like to go to the game, but those tickets are always so expensive. But Adu with 14 points, Connect with 26, Ziegler with 3. Did anybody get a double-double? No. 2 for Vescovy, but he had 5 rebounds, so he did his job. Both guys, Vescovy and Triple J, did their jobs. If those guys can play like that and the 3 boys at top can score, I think we should be all right in that final. And then we got bench play by Awaka and Meshack in the defense. Meshack, no points, but he had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. So that helps as well off the bench. Gainey, if he can find his 3 during the tournament, I think we're going to be gold. For the other side, Michi Johnson, he had 18 points, 11 for Cooper. Cooper had 35 points last time we played. 3 for Davis, 8 for Mack, who had 30. He had a lot of points, or 26 points for Mack. And then Murray with 11. So that is it. Tennessee wins 66-59. Tennessee clinches the SEC regular season. And that is it. I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, who lets me hang out with you guys. And I do appreciate you. And I love you. Thank you so much to the mods who have been hanging out here all season. Chris George, Cotton. Thank you guys for always being here. Kenneth Clark, you as well, always being at any stream we do. But big shout out to Chris George and Cotton and a whole bunch of other mods, Triton and all our mods. They're great, and we have a good time. So thank you to my members who give your hard-earned money back to the stream. We appreciate you as well. And thank you guys for watching all season long. Until we go to the tournament, the next SEC game will not be on Saturday unless something happens. We wish Tennessee luck on Saturday against Kentucky. hopefully we can get a win there and finish strong on the season. So until then, y'all, we'll see you for the SEC tournament, hopefully on that Friday. And then to the tournament. Let's go get a championship, folks. And go Big Orange, guys. Let me see the GBO in the chat. You're welcome. And GBO in the chat, y'all. We'll see you soon. Keep those notifications going. Go, Balls, go. There we go. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That